while court's in session. Anybody that's got a case needs to be in the courtroom when your case is called. If you're outside, which usually today people are not going to do this, call. Or in the restroom, you're going to go to the end of the docket. Call the reviews.
Joseph Atkins, Stephen Carmen, William Cottle, David Christian, Reggie Krantz, Thomas Farnsworth, Ronnie Gillespie, Justin Hackworth.
Joseph Atkins is 23-260, 261, and 23-356. Joseph Atkins, when called, is not here. He still owes fines, so there'll be a bench warrant issued for failure to appear today. Stephen Carmen, 22-2038. You've done some community service since your last one, and you still got 14 hours left, is what I'm showing. Is that right?
It should be 10.
Your Honor, he turned in community service this morning. I believe he does have 10 hours left.
All right. Okay, let's get it finished this next time frame, and then you won't have to come back.
Yes, sir.
Schedule is not up. Okay, I'm going to set you for February 20th, but if you get it done, you don't have to be here. February 20th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. William Cottle,
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
25-18-12. Community service is all done, and it looks like your fines are done, and you got a certificate of completion on your counseling. So your case is completed, sir.
I thought I owed like $50 more.
I'm not showing that. What are you showing?
If I don't, I'll just make sure. I don't, you know.
Okay, you're completed.
Okay, all right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sir, I'm sorry, yes, there is a $50, there is a $50.
And what was that on? Is that on different?
Yeah, 25,448.
You are correct. There was $50 owed on another, that, I don't have a summary on that case. It's 25,448, which was possession of drugs charge.
Yeah, I just didn't want it to jump up and bite me later on.
Okay, that, for some reason, that file was not summarized. So anyway, so $50 is all you owe. Can you pay that today?
I was going to do it tomorrow. I was going to come in and do it tomorrow.
Okay, I'll give you another hearing date. If you get it done, you don't have to be here.
Okay. Well, what's
February 20th.
all right?
9 a.m., February 20th.
Yep.
David Christian.
Thank you.
David Christian is next. David Christian here. 25-108 and 109. He hasn't done anything on either case, and he's not here, so there'll be a warrant issued for failure to appear. Reggie Krantz is on teleconference. 18,516, 18,1303, 1834, 1932-35. You've got community service, owed at 48, more than that. 66 hours, and it doesn't look like you've ever done any community service, have you?
No, sir, I haven't. They're having a shutdown at my work the week of February 8th, and I plan on coming every day and knocking out a bunch of that during that shutdown.
Okay, Mr. Cooper's put that down, he'll expect you here all week. What about your fines? Are you making a payment?
Yes, sir, I made a payment yesterday online, so you guys should be getting that today.
How much did you pay?
$50.
Okay. I'm going to set you for February the 17th, that's going to be a Tuesday. February 17th at 9 o'clock. If you do the community service like you promised to, if you still have things owed, I'll let you appear by teleconference.
Okay.
Okay, February 17th is your next hearing, 9 a.m.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thomas Farnsworth. Thomas Farnsworth is 131005. He was going, had been at OVP, and you finished there, now you're adjusted to that.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And I have a report from them. Overall, Mr. Farnsworth has shown meaningful progress, genuine commitment to recovery. Okay, it's a good report. Thank you for that.
The director's right here. You came with that.
Okay, yes, sir. He came with you. All right. Good report. I'll support you. I'll support people in getting clean. I want to help you be successful. I'll set your next hearing for February the 20th, 9 a.m. Good job.
Thank you.
Ronnie Gillespie, 24601.
Good.
You're Ronnie?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Gillespie, you did your community service and you're working on getting your fines done.
I have a payment today for it,
How much are you paying?
$50.
Okay. So that's gonna put you down, about $175 you're gonna owe
Okay.
after today. All right, I'll set your next hearing for February the 27th. Yours is a newer case. February 27th at 9 o'clock. And if you get it done by then, you don't have to come back.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Go see the clerk to make your payment.
Okay.
Justin Hackworth. Justin Hackworth is case numbers 24,793, 267, and 25,765. He has things left to do and he hasn't appeared, so he'll get over it tomorrow.
State of Ohio versus Joseph Atkins.
What's your name, sir?
Christopher Collins, but I didn't think I needed to be up here on the review, but he told me to come up here. It's a different,
No, I don't have that for review.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
okay.
He's on the pre-call. He's on the pre-call.
It's on review too. Okay.
All right, Mr. Collins, it's Collins, right? We'll call you
Atkins.
later. Joseph Atkins, all right, you were just late getting here, or?
Yeah.
Because your name was called previously. It's case number 23-260-261, 23-356. Community service all done. You still owe us a fine. Are you making a payment on your fine? You made a payment on the 15th.
And I made one,
15th.
yeah, yes, sir.
January 15th.
Yeah.
Okay, it's recorded in the file. So I'll cancel the one. Appeared late. I'll set you for February 20th as your next hearing at 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Get it done, you can quit coming to these hearings.
Misty Hunt, Levi Jones, Melissa LeGrand, Diego Perquat, Veronica Reynolds, Jason Tackett, Stephen Vickers, Misty Wentz, Holly Lewis, William Baker.
Misty Hunt. Misty Hunt is 21-2088. Misty Hunt. She may be finished. I'll put this one on my desk to review her counseling notes. So she has done her community service and finds I'm just not sure that counseling is complete. I'll check that. There's quite a few Levi Jones, 25-323. At United Family Recovery, they have a report for him today. Good screens and good report, says stable, motivated, responsive to counseling. Okay, very good.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a note. Mr. Jones was ordered on December 8th to do some community service before his next hearing. He's not there.
Okay, what do you say about that?
I just been busy working and stuff, so.
Okay, well, this kind of takes priority over that. We want you here tomorrow, 7:30.
Gotcha.
Okay, you're gonna be here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Cooper's got that down. You still have 2 days left to do. Continue with your counseling. I'll set you for February 27th as your next hearing at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are. Melissa LeGrand. 24-462, 24-513, and she's at Focus. A report from Focus. She's in outpatient.
No, she's still inpatient.
She is up, okay. Okay, let's check intensive outpatient on the front page. Says she's attended all sessions required. Okay, later report does say residential treatment, so. It's a good report. Good job.
Thank you.
So she would be considered 2.5, not 2.1, right?
It's still supportive housing. It's different, she's allowed to do different things. It's a little less structured.
Okay. Are you working yet, or?
No, I'm not at that phase yet.
Okay. All right, she has fines and costs to do. And we can wait on that until she's working. Yeah, no community service, but she has times and costs. Okay, I'm gonna set her for February the 17th, that's a Tuesday. That's her next hearing at 9 o'clock, February 17th.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Diego for PEP, P-E-R-P-U-A-C. Case number is 251694. He hasn't done anything on his case. This is his first review. There'll be a warrant issued for non-appearance. Veronica Reynolds.
I tried to make a payment, but she said the files was in here, so as soon as I walk out, I'm gonna walk straight in there and make a payment.
Okay. 092795, 123408, 122485, 131069. How much are you gonna pay?
25.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a note on Ms. Reynolds also. She was ordered on December 5th to do some community service before her next hearing. She did nothing.
Okay, what say you?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was done with community service.
The first file open, 092795 shows 3 days still left. Let's look through the rest of it.
Just for the record, I did not make this note.
Okay. The net 123408, there's no community service on that. 122485, that looks like it's finished. 131069, I'm showing 60 hours of community service left. So quite a bit of community service left.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, tomorrow, 7:30, be here.
Be here?
Yes.
Okay. So how many altogether I have? Sorry.
Looks like 60 on the last case and 78 hours.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And these are old cases, so it's been hanging around for quite a while. But you were out of, you were gone for quite a while. You didn't come to court
Yes.
for years. But it doesn't go away, but not being here, you still have to do it, so get it done.
I'll be here in the morning.
February 17th will be your next hearing, that's a Tuesday.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Jason Taka is usually on teleconference, so I don't see him today. $17.42 and $15.29.56. He still has fines and community service left, so it'll be a warrant issued for not appearing today. Stephen Vickers, 2414. Any service done? We're down to, I'm showing just $100 left.
Yes, sir. I won't lie, I procrastinated. I thought my court was Monday. I was going to do community service today and tomorrow. I won't lie. I asked him earlier if he had any, but I'll be here. I plan on being here tomorrow.
I'll go ahead and set, so you're telling me you're gonna have it done before the next hearing, right?
Yeah. I planned to have it done before today. I thought my court was Monday, but
All right,
yes, sir.
February 20th will be your next hearing, get
Okay.
it completed, you don't have to come in.
Okay.
Two. Misty Wentz, 16534. Yes. Misty Wentz is by teleconference, okay.
Your Honor, if I may, Misty Wentz was ordered on December 1st to do some community service before her next hearing.
Okay, what say you, Ms. Wentz, about that?
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
You haven't done any community service on your case, and you were ordered,
Yes, I faxed those in.
today or when?
No, I faxed them in on, I have the receipt right here where it's supposed to back out on January 13th at 7:42 a.m.
Your Honor, I have not received anything.
So what number did you send it?
740-867-3547.
Okay, that's the correct number. We'll have to check that, see that was on,
I'll double check, Your Honor.
okay,
Okay, I have the receipt, you know how it's supposed to back out for you?
sure. Okay, how many hours do you think you submitted?
I believe it's 34.
Okay. All right, Mr. Cooper's gonna check on that. I'll set your next hearing for February 17th at 9 o'clock.
Okay, and if everything's complete, how many hours did I have altogether?
30.
Oh, okay, so then that will be completed. Okay,
Well, you still have some fines to pay.
yes, I've paid $150 on that. I believe I have $260 left.
260 is what I'm showing the balance is.
Okay,
Okay, get it?
Yes.
I would call in and check on your community service hours and make sure you get credit for it.
Your Honor, she can call me tomorrow or anytime next week.
Okay.
okay, I will do that.
Otherwise,
Thank you.
February 17th is your next hearing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Holly Lewis, 25956. Okay, got a report from ODP. Okay, says you're actively involved there. You have some community service?
Yeah, I just have 4 days left. It'll be done this month now that the holidays are over.
Okay. What about your fines? Are you paying
Paid.
your fines? today?
Paid in full.
Today you paid it or?
No, it's last time I paid in full.
Okay, 11/21.
Mhm.
Okay, so it just hasn't been updated. Did show it was paid. Okay, I'm gonna set you for February 27th.
Okay.
You get everything done, you don't have to be here.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. William Baker. William Baker, 24,332. And, okay, Jeremy's here from RRS.
Yeah.
Do you have a report from him?
No, I do not. He got himself added to the docket today.
I was supposed to be on today.
Okay. You know, can you give me a verbal?
Yeah, he is. I mean, he has been compliant. I think he's ready to be completed before too much longer. His counselor is getting a letter together for me today, so I'll be able to email it over to you.
All right, he's paid his fines. You got a couple days of community service left to do?
No, I finished all those.
When did you do that?
I did those last Friday with Josh here, Mr. Cooper here at the courthouse.
Okay, it hasn't been updated since then. so-
Or, it would have been Saturday.
Okay. Well, if that's correct, and we get a letter of completion, then you'll be finished. I'll set you for another hearing, February 20th. You get a letter of completion from RRS and your community services done, you don't have to be here.
Okay.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Good job.
Your Honor.
That finishes the reviews.
If I may, Mr. Tackett, just can.
Okay. Jason Packard. All right, Mr. Tackett, are you making a payment on your fine?
Yes, sir.
How much are you going to
I'm
pay?
gonna pay 100.
All right. I'll cancel the warrant. Set you for February the 20th as your next hearing at 9 o'clock.
All right.
See the clerk.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Next hearing, and there's a bunch of them, what did we say, 13 arraignments? So we've got a lot of new cases today to arraign. That's what the new hearings, if you got a new case, the first hearing is called an arraignment, purpose of which is to tell you what the charges are. You don't have to agree with it, it may be totally false. You need to understand what you're charged with. So I'm going to go over the charges with you. And if it's a misdemeanor, I'll ask you for a plea. And we'll talk about the next hearing, bond, and those sorts of things will be arranged at the first hearing called the arraignment. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to remain silent. But whatever you do say here in the courtroom is being recorded, visually and audio. So there's going to be an image of you saying whatever you say. And a lot of times people get up and blurt out stuff they maybe should talk to a lawyer about, thinking I'm going to throw it out. I'm not going to throw it out today. So you can't, we're not going to try your case today. Don't get up and start telling me, well, Billy Bob did this and he did that and I did this. That's all going on the record. You're going to be stuck with it. So if you want to talk about your case to a lawyer, wait and talk to a lawyer because it's privileged then. What you say in open court is not privileged. You have a right to have an attorney and to have one appointed if you cannot afford one. I'll have to ask you about your income, though, if you want a court-appointed lawyer. You have a right to bail. You have a right to make the state of Ohio prove the charge they're filing against you beyond a reasonable doubt. I don't file the charges. I don't know anything about the charges other than what I just read. So I don't make up the charge. The prosecutor does that. That's their job. When you're asked for a plea, if you don't know what to do, if you're confused, if you want to talk to a lawyer, if you want a trial on your case, not guilty is the plea you should enter. Do not enter a guilty plea because you want to get the case over. That's not a good reason to enter a guilty plea or a no contest plea. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Rebecca Ventura. Case number TRC 2689 AD.
Ma'am, are you Rebecca Ventura?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Ventura, it's alleged on January the 13th at 11:26 a.m., Perry Township, you were operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs, and it's alleged to be a first offense. So on a first offense, the maximum you face is 6 months in jail, a $1,075 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. There is a minimum penalty. The minimum on this is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. You're also charged with driving outside your lane. That's a minor misdemeanor. The maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand the 2 charges?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to these charges?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Do you want a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, please.
Are you working?
No, sir.
You have no income?
No.
I'll appoint Mr. Smith to represent you.
Thank you.
Do I have to fill out an affidavit to verify your income or lack thereof? Not guilty plea is entered for you. I'll be setting these in February. What's your schedule in February?
The second is bad, the rest of the month I'm okay, Judge.
Okay. Let's do the 6th, February 6th. As the first hearing. February 6th at 10 o'clock.
Yes, sir, that'd be fine.
Will be the pre-trial. She can sign a $1,500 OR bond. Well, she's got a bond back.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't need to sign the OR. She already has a bond posted, so that's continued. Not guilty plea is on.
State of Ohio versus Haley Gerald. Case number TRD 2658. Haley Gerald.
Haley Brooke Gerald, case number 2658, has been called for, was decided to be here today at 9 a.m. It's 10 a.m. now. She's not appeared, so there'll be a capias issued to the OSP for her arrest.
Who is it, Patricia?
Tricia.
She's here. That's why I just come to check on her.
State of Ohio versus Patricia
Seagraves.
Seagraves. Patricia Seagraves.
Patricia Seagraves, come into court. Patricia Seagraves. All right, this should have been called with the reviews and apparently was not. So,
I do have money to pay on my fines today, and I'm hoping to get my community service done between Wednesday and Saturday next week.
okay, you've got 3 days left is what I'm showing. Is that right?
How long?
3 days of community service left.
3 days?
Okay, how much are you paying on your fines?
I have $100.
Okay. All right, go see the clerk, and your next hearing is for February the 17th at 9 a.m.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy McMillan, case number TRC 2693 A and B. Jeremy McMillan.
All right, Jeremy McMillan, well known to the court, if he's watching on YouTube. He's been called for, he decided to be in court today at 9 a.m. And I'll issue a capias, but I want the staff to go find him and arrest him, take him to jail.
Yes, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Sean Williams, case number CRB 2584 A and B.
And sir, are you Sean Williams?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Williams, have you received copies of the charges?
My mother did, sir.
Okay. There's 2 charges, 784A and B are the case numbers. The first one's disorderly conduct. It alleges on November 27th of 2025 in Perry Township, you recklessly caused inconvenience, annoyance, alarm to others by engaging in fighting, threatening to do harm to other persons or their property, being violent and turbulent, and that this was done in the presence of a law enforcement officer. So that makes it a 4th degree misdemeanor, disorderly conduct. The maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. 784B is menacing. It alleges that at Perry Township on November 27th, you knowingly caused Deborah Williams to believe that you would cause physical harm to her person or property. That's a 4th degree misdemeanor, menacing charge, maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand these 2 charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the rights I explained to defendants?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to these
Not
charges?
guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed?
If I could.
Are you working?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I'm training for assistant manager at Arby's.
At Arby's, are you paid by the hour?
Kinda, but salary.
Okay, well, I have to determine your gross annual income is what.
35,000 a year.
Tasked with doing, so do you know what your gross annual income is?
35K a year.
Okay. Do you have dependents?
No, well, kinda.
Well,
She's
tell
of
me about
age,
that,
but
because if you're a single person at 35,000, you'll have to hire your own lawyer. If you got some dependents, then I might be able to give you a quarter point.
well, I mean, I got my daughter and granddaughter.
Okay. And they live with you, or?
My granddaughter's
kind of half and half between us and her dad's side.
Okay. Do you have custody?
No, sir.
Does your daughter work?
No. But she's of age, so.
Okay. And she lives with you?
No, she don't. I just end up paying her bills for her, pretty much.
Okay.
And then I got a fiance that's out of work right now she had surgery.
That doesn't count. So.
I know.
That doesn't count, so she's got to take care of herself.
Or if there's anything you can do as far as like a discounted rate, maybe.
Well, I think you, for a single person, which you are, you're clearly over the limit for court-appointed counsel, so I'm not going to appoint a lawyer for you. I'll give you some time to try to make arrangements to get a lawyer.
I got like a week left at the Ashland Arby's for my training, and then I go to South Point. If I could set it back a little longer, that way I'd be able to request a day off.
You want a month?
That should be fine. That way I can get to South Point and then request a day off for court.
Well, here's the thing, I want to make sure you understand. You have, if you ever heard of speedy trial rights, you have speedy trial rights that I'm going to not count this time against the state because you're going to be looking for a lawyer.
Okay.
You understand that?
Kind of, sir.
Kind of, okay. Well, I could set it sooner, but then you'll have to get a lawyer sooner.
Yeah. As long as I can get a little bit of time, mainly just to get to South Point and then request a day off for court, so.
I'm going to make it the 20th of February.
Okay.
So more than a month. February 20th is going to be your next hearing. At your request, and I'll put down that you will hire a lawyer. They'll let you sign a signature bond. So what you're going to sign a piece of paper that says, I promise to come to court when I'm ordered to, or I'll pay $1,000 as a penalty for not showing up. And I got to make you go to the jail and get fingerprinted. You haven't been fingerprinted on these charges, so you got to go get fingerprinted. Mr. Cooper will get you going and take to jail. You don't have to worry about staying there, but you have to go in there and get fingerprinted, then you can leave.
Can I just go down there?
Jail in Ironton, across the courthouse.
Don't leave, come out and talk to you about it.
And what time will court be?
10 o'clock on February 20th. Do you have any questions? And is Deborah Williams here today?
She's outside in the car. She didn't want to come in with her diabetes alarm going off in court.
Well, does she want a protection order for, did she come with you?
Yes, sir. She brought me.
Is that your wife?
My mother.
Your mother, okay. Well, I think the state would probably like to hear from her, because ordinarily I would order you to stay away from her if you have a menacing charge involving her as the victim. If she doesn't want that, then she needs to come in and tell the prosecutor she doesn't want a protection order.
She's just sitting out in the car. She didn't want her alarm going off for her diabetes Dexcom thing, so.
I know, but, okay, if you need to go talk to her and say, Mom, if you don't want me ordered to stay away from you, you gotta go in and talk to these people.
Well, he wanted to talk to me about the fingerprinting anyway, so I can just have her come in and talk to him at the same time.
Okay. Your next hearing is February 20th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Is he gonna bring her back in, or?
That's my understanding, yes.
State of Ohio versus Jesse Coons, case number CRB 25783.
So are you Jesse Lee Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Coons, it's alleged that on November the 14th of 2025 in Union Township, you knowingly caused a substantial risk of physical harm to the Wendy's restaurant without their consent. It's a criminal damaging charge, second-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty, 90 days in jail, $750 fine. Do you understand the charge?
I need a lawyer.
Okay, I'll take that as a not guilty plea. Do you have a job?
No.
No income?
My wife does.
What's she do?
Nurse, or not nurse, daycare worker.
Okay. I'll appoint you a lawyer. Mr. Stratton, we need Mr. Stratton in the courtroom, please. Mr. Stratton, in the courtroom, please.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is Jesse Coons. I'm appointing you to represent him on a criminal damaging charge. He can sign a $1,000 signature bond. Setting here in February. What's your schedule in February?
Sorry, Your Honor. Can't write down my dates just real quick. When are you thinking in February?
Any day in February, so.
The 2nd is bad. We could do the 6th if you.
6th is fine.
All right.
February the 6th will be the next one. Pre-trial at 10 o'clock, not guilty plea is entered.
All right.
And he will need to go to the jail to get fingerprinted.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Cooper will give him the form to take to the jail.
We're gonna go outside, but he's gonna bring a form out to you.
State of Ohio versus Mindy McKenzie, case number CR 25778, A and B. Mindy McKenzie.
Lindsay McKenzie. Lindsay McKenzie has not been properly served, so I'll pass it for service. It says residential service, which is not adequate.
State of Ohio versus Adam Reimer, case number TRC 22-327, A and B.
And sir, you're Adam Reimer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it appears that you got a conviction on an ODI, had a review hearing on December the 12th, at 25, and you didn't appear for, and got a warrant issued.
Yes, I had surgery, Your Honor.
And I've got a letter from Serenity Now dated January 13th, 2026.
Yes,
You're from Serenity Now?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were at the counseling center.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a report from them that you left there against staff advice.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not gonna lie, I struggle. I left and went to work and the relationship didn't work out, so I left that situation and went and got services again. And been there ever since and left people alone I needed to leave alone. Had to make some changes.
It doesn't look like, looking at your judgment here, what, there was no specific treatment order. There was a first offense over the eye charge. All right, so let's look at what the report is now. So you went to the counseling center, looks like, in October.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is he being screened?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any input on this, Mr. Mayor?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, it says you're compliant with their program. There'd be a problem if I ordered you to go to the counseling center and then you left, and there would be a big problem. But I didn't order that. I don't see an order to that effect. So I'll allow you to continue with Serenity now. He has everything left to do on his ODI as far as community service and final costs. None of that's been taken care of.
Can we get that information? Can we get that information, Mayor?
Yeah, it's public information. Anybody can get it.
All right, okay. All right.
It's public record.
How many hours they got?
30 hours community service, $965 in fines and court costs.
All right.
30 hours.
Okay, I'll withdraw the warrant. Since you have been in violation, I'm going to now order, I'm going to make it an order that you stay there. So, I know you were doing it voluntarily, but now you got to stay. Please, and I want to know if he leaves.
Yes, Your Honor.
Immediately.
Yes, Your Honor.
I need accountability, Your Honor.
Okay.
Be honest.
Well, and I'm all for that. That's part of what I see my role as for, we have, I'm sure most people know, we have an epidemic of substance use in our community. And I see my role as making people accountable for getting in recovery. But at some point, Mr. Reimer, you're how old?
40, Your Honor.
40.
It's time.
You're a way grown man. I'm fine with making you accountable to me for a while, but at some point you gotta be accountable to yourself, your family, and everybody that's affected by what you do. You got kids?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're affecting them every day, what you do. You're setting an example of what to do and what not to do. What kind of example do you want to be?
You're right.
You got to answer to yourself, because I can't follow you the rest of your life. I can follow you for a while and get you on the right path. At some point, Adam has to do it for Adam and his family.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
We got to get to that point.
It's my hopes right now.
Okay. We'll see you in a month. I'm going to set it for February the 20th for a review hearing at 9 o'clock.
February 20th. All right. Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Simon Brown, case number PRC 24-1807, A, B, and C.
And is your name Simon Brown?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Brown. Looks like you had a review hearing on December 29th, 25 that you didn't appear for.
Yes, I was done with all my community service and I paid all my fines, so I thought I didn't have to show up.
Okay, well, this was an ODI with a prior complaint. And the judgment entry went on February of last year. And what it says is you were going to go to OVP for counseling. You had a 20-day jail sentence to be determined by the court. I do have a report from OVP dated March 31st, 2025. It says that you are currently a patient at OVP Health in Huntington. It says he had some issues with insurance becoming inactive, was unable to continue services. He was compliant with treatment and urine screens until February the 6th of 25. This was the last day he was seen in the office. So why did you come in today?
I It said I had a warrant, and then I thought I paid my fines and all my community service was done, so I was just coming in to see about my warrant, and they told me, when I called, they told me to come in and get put on the docket.
Yeah, you did have a warrant. You do have a warrant.
Yeah.
Okay, to help me determine what I'm going to do, I want you to go do a urine screen. Let's see what that shows. Okay. Go to probation, do a urine screen, come back, and we'll decide how we're going to handle this.
State of Ohio versus Jamie Schoolcraft, case number TRC 212348.
And you're Jamie Schoolcraft?
Yes, sir.
And are you with the treatment facility, sir?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Step Wellness. And I've got a progress report before I do it.
Yeah. Mr. Cooper, he's got a report for you too? Yes, Your Honor. This is on an ODI conviction from 2021. What's the address of Step Wellness?
1616 Grant Street, Portsmouth, Ohio.
You just came in December 4th.
Yeah. He's in inpatient, compliant with everything.
Okay. I'm going to look at his, he had a conviction date of April 25th, 2022 on the first offense ODI. And it looks like he had done some counseling then prior to getting sentenced. And then, did you have a relapse apparently then? Or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You had went to Ed's place before in Piketon?
Yes.
Okay, well, again, as I said before, I'm for helping people get into recovery. I want to encourage that, but you still got stuff to do on your case that you never completed, so you're going to have to finish. You know, going to treatment is not a get out of everything you did in the past card. You still have to take care of the stuff that you did in the past, or stuff you do. It's the English rule. If you do something while you're intoxicated or while you're under the influence, you're still responsible for what you did while you're voluntarily intoxicated. Now, if somebody makes you get intoxicated and you didn't know you were going to get intoxicated, then you're not responsible for it. Otherwise, you're responsible for the things you do while you're under the influence. So, you got this stuff to take care of. 5 days community service, $625 in fines, court costs. And now I'm going, because you're in violation of your probation, because you never came back to court and you never did what you're supposed to, I'm going to order that you stay and complete. So it's going to be not only something you decide to do, I'm ordering you to do it now. So.
How much did you say his fines were?
$625.
Thank you.
So what we're going to do, we're going to set, and the way this court works, people that are in treatment, I set review hearings. Those were the first things we did. So periodically he's going to come back and I'm going to just check. I want to report us how he's doing. I want him to complete. I want you to go on and be successful, get clean.
We're trying to, I want to get in touch with this probation officer today as well and set something up with him. That way we can continue correspondence.
Sure. Mr. Major's office, when you go out in the lobby, go to the west side of the building, that counter, that's the probation, Mr. Major. Talk with him, get that set up. But I'll have him, and as long as he's compliant, because you've got a little drive to bring him here, I'll let him up here by teleconference and he can give you the login.
Okay.
So you can, you don't have to bring him every time. So let's go about a month out and set it for February 17th, but we want to know, like, if he leaves, before then, let us know immediately that he's left, we'll issue a warrant for him.
All right, absolutely.
So, I don't want to issue a warrant for you, I want you to do this and be successful. Okay? I'm pulling for you.
He's doing really well. actually.
Good. But you still have to take care of all the other stuff. Well, it'll wait. Your fines and court costs and all that will wait. Let's get you cleaned up first, and then worry about that down the road, and your community service. At some point, I assume you'll have some time to do community service.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll let you do it at Portsmouth Municipal Court. They have a community service program there. You can go there and do your community service, and they'll give us credit. They'll let us know that you've been there, give us the hours that you've done. All right, any questions about what you got to do?
No, sir.
Go see Mr. Major in the probation office.
When was his next court date?
February 17th at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Caleb Christian, case number TRC 2678 A and B. Caleb Christian.
All right, Caleb Christian is here. You are Caleb Lee Christian.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Christian, it's alleged that on January the 9th, 2026, at the 9:12 p.m. in Perry Township, you were operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs, or a combination of those things, and that you refused to take tests. And it's alleged this will be your first conviction if you get convicted. On a first offense, the maximum you face is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. You're also charged with failure to control your vehicle. Maximum penalty for that is $150 fine. You understand the charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you here when I explained defendant's rights?
Yep.
Any questions about that? How do you plead?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Yes.
Are you working?
No.
I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. Not guilty plea is entered. He can sign a $1,000 signature bond. Setting cases in February, Mr. Steyer, what's your schedule?
Take a quick look, Your Honor.
Your Honor, will he need fingerprinted?
Yes, he hasn't been fingerprinted, so the bail will give you a form to take to the jail to get fingerprinted.
The 6th, Your Honor.
Okay, February the 6th. Be the pretrial at 10 o'clock.
All right, I'm going to get your file. I'm talking to you for a minute, so just wait while I'll be for you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. I think there might have been a case on that one before, so withdrawal there as well.
State of Ohio recalls Simone Brown.
Okay, he tested positive for THC, no other substance. What, does the state take any position on the sentence in here?
No, Your Honor.
All right, based on your reports and your screen, I won't require any additional treatment or jail sentence. Your case will be completed.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. So withdraw the warrant, or have been a warrant.
State of Ohio versus Marcus Frazier, case number TRC 26108 A, B, and C.
Sir, are you Marcus R. Frazier?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Frazier, it's alleged on January the 15th at 10:11 p.m. in the village of South Point, you were operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs, that you, or a combination of those things, that you submitted to a urine test.
Yes, sir.
Those go to a lab for testing, and it takes weeks to get the results. I don't have any results right now. It's alleged to be your first, would be your first conviction if you got convicted on first. The maximum penalty you face is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. That's the most you can get if you're found guilty. The least you can get if you're found guilty is $375 fine and 6-month license suspension. You understand that? And 3 days in prison.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that possible penalties?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've got 2 other charges. Driving under a suspended license. It's charged as a first-degree misdemeanor. The maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Driving outside your lane. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand these charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
Yes, Your Honor.
I explained those at the beginning of court. Were you here then?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions before you enter a plea? What plea do you wish to enter?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Can I do appointed lawyer?
I'm sorry?
Can I do appointed lawyer?
Okay, that's what I'm asking. You want one appointed?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I'm an insulator in the union.
Okay, I have to determine your gross annual income. Do you know what that is?
I don't have a clue. I'm not good.
Okay. How do you get paid? By the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
$30 an hour.
Okay, well, if you're working very much, you're not going to be always a court-appointed lawyer, probably. So, are you working full-time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're going to have to hire your own lawyer.
Yes,
You're
sir.
making too much money.
Yes, sir.
How much time do you need to get a lawyer?
Can I have a couple?
I'm not setting any cases till February anyway, but do you have a preference? It's probably going to be a Monday or Friday. There's one Tuesday in February that we have court. So do you have a preference as to what day of the week will come back?
Friday, please.
Fridays? How about the 13th of February, almost a month?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to set it for February 13th. That's, you want to write that down. There's a little form there in that basket where you put your next hearing date on. February 13th, there'll be a pretrial at 10 o'clock. I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. I'm going to let you sign a $1,000 signature bond. What that means is you're signing a piece of paper that says, I promise to come to court or I'll pay a $1,000 penalty if I don't show up. Just come to court, you don't have to pay any money. And I'm putting down to hire an attorney.
Is he gonna need fingerprinted also, Your
You
Honor?
will need to be fingerprinted. Mr. Cooper will bring you back a form you have to take to the jail, which is in Ironton across from the courthouse. In Ironton, you gotta go there and get fingerprinted. It's a new Attorney General rule. So, any questions, sir? He'll bring it to you out in the lobby, the form you need.
No, sir.
February 13th, 10 o'clock, it's your next hearing.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Caleb Lemaster, case number TRC 26103, A, B, and C.
Sir, are you Caleb Lemasters?
Yes, sir.
There is an S on him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I've seen it without an S.
Oh, no, it's without an S, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. People just like to pronounce it that way, I'm not sure why.
No, they put it down as Lemasters with an S, and I thought, that's not usually the way I see it spelled.
Yeah, no.
So it should not have an S on it.
No, no S, no.
We would move to amend that.
Okay, I'm going to strike the S then from your charge, your complaint. Caleb Lemaster.
Yes.
The state's alleging on January the 13th of this year at 12:25 a.m. in Perry Township, you were driving a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs or some combination of those things. and so that should be your first offense. First offense carries a maximum penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. Minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. You're also charged with driving while your license was suspended. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine, and that you had an open container of beer in the vehicle. That's a minor misdemeanor, open container, maximum penalty is $150 fine. You got 3 charges. Do you understand them?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed.
Find my own.
How much time do you need to do that?
Can we do it Monday, the 13th?
The 13th? That's a Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Might be an unlucky day to come back. Friday the 13th.
Oh, shoot.
February the 13th will be your next hearing. For a pretrial at 10 o'clock. I'm going to let you sign a signature bond of $1,000, and you will need to go to the jail and get fingerprinted.
I have to do that today, correct?
You don't have to do it today, but do it before you come back to court.
Okay.
All right, the bail's going to come, he needs to sign a bond and to get fingerprinted.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm putting down you will hire a lawyer. So come back on the 13th unless your lawyer says they made arrangements for a different date. You'll come back that day. Any questions, Phil?
No, Your Honor.
That's all.
State of Ohio versus Christie Ison, case number CRA 2632.
This is Mr. DeLauder's case.
It is, Your Honor.
Case number is 2632. Do you wish me to read the charges?
No, Your Honor. I've received a copy of the charges. I've gone over those with my client. We'd waive a formal reading of the charges. We'd waive any defects in the time and manner of service and enter not guilty plea.
Not guilty plea is entered, and she has posted a bond. She has been fingerprinted, so she doesn't have to get fingerprinted. Her bonds continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What's your preference for a pretrial date?
Let's see, you said February. I've got to be up here on the 2nd for some hearings.
That's fine. February 2nd?
Thank you, Your Honor.
February 2nd will be the pretrial. It'll be at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Good to go. I'll call you later.
State of Ohio versus Candace Jones, case number CRB 2633.
Ma'am, are you Candace Jones?
Yes, sir.
You're being handed a copy of the, I know you got a ticket, it's been put on a long form now, the charge. Case number is 2633. It alleges that at Union Township on January the 13th, you were the owner, keeper of some sort of livestock or animals that you did permit to run at large in public road, highway, streets, or alleys, or on unenclosed land. And that such animals to be herded must be kept or detained for the purpose of grazing on premises that are owned or occupied by you, the owner. And that the animals are running at large. So that's a 4th degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. And I just took a peek at the affidavit, and it looks like it was goats. Goats are hard to keep in. They have
Yes, they are.
their own will. They want to do what they're going to do.
They sure do.
Okay. So, do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to it?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed?
Oh, yes, please.
Are you working?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I work at DirecTV.
Are you paid? How do you get paid? I have to determine your gross annual income.
So my gross about 32,000.
You have dependents?
3 kids.
Okay, you're qualified then. I'll appoint Mr. Smith He is here, so we'll get him in the courtroom. Roger Smith will be your lawyer. So this will, even though goats are hard to keep in, well, I don't think we've had a goat case before. We've had horses and cows running at large, but never goats. This is a goat running at large.
Oh, goodness.
More than one goat.
More than one. A herd of goats.
But in reading this affidavit from the arresting officer, Your Honor, he indicates that this young lady actually said she had somebody coming to fix the fence. So
Yes.
that will go a long way if
I do have a
that actually
fence for
happens.
them. Of course, I have a fence, I have fixed it 50 times, but they always find a way
Is
to
it electrified?
knock it. No, that's my next thing. That's my next thing. I do
I've got a
have,
friend that had goats, and he said, electrify, they were really smart, so once they touch it one time, they won't.
they
do it
are,
again.
so that's my next goal.
It just takes once, and then they learn their lesson,
Yeah,
and like humans.
Right.
We have humans here that are here all the time, but they can't learn a lesson, they just keep doing the same mistakes over and over. When do you want to come back, Mr. Smith?
The only day is bad for me is February 2nd, Judge, so any
How
other time.
about, let's see, let me update this and see where we are.
We're on a short leash, Your Honor, as far as
Oh,
time.
What was that, Judge?
Unless you want to waive time.
We'll waive time. She's not,
Short leash.
yeah, we'll waive time.
Okay. How about the 13th? That gives you a little more time to try to figure out the fence.
Yes, Judge, and I'll get her, and we'll talk about it. She can work on the fence.
February 13th.
3:15.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
That'll be at 10 o'clock, February 13th. I'm not gonna make it really Friday.
Probably Tuesday, because Monday's a holiday. Call Tuesday, and I'll set you up before that date to get it.
Okay. And then this is the next day that we come.
That's correct.
All right, that sounds
I'll be
good.
in touch.
Thank you so much.
State of Ohio versus Cynthia
Thank you, sir.
Gannon.
You're welcome.
Case number CRB 25-547.
And you're Cynthia Gannon.
Yes,
You had a hearing on Monday. It looks
Yes.
like you weren't here then.
right.
Yeah, do you admit that?
Yeah, I was in services with my outpatient. I had a rehab. I'm an outpatient.
Where are you
I'm
going to treatment now?
TPC.
Where is it?
TPC.
Okay. And we've got somebody from TPC.
No, I'm on a note to John Monday.
You were at Hometown Recovery.
Yeah.
What happened there?
They medically discharged me.
Okay. You want to talk with her so I can get a report today? And-
Your Honor, I believe we got a report Friday. She brought it in after court on Friday.
Monday.
If you want to recall this, I'll be.
Okay, it's not in the file, so. Okay, I'm going to recall
Okay.
after we get the report.
Okay.
State of Ohio recall Sean Williams. Case number CRB 25-784, A and B.
Okay, this is the one on the protection order, so, and I'm assuming this is Deborah. You're Deborah, ma'am?
Yes, yes, sir.
You want to talk to the prosecutor a little bit, and then we'll see where we're all on bond.
I don't want to know. His dad did all that stuff, and he really did. I just need him to realize that he can't carry on the way he did.
So what I want to do is just let the case sit.
Okay.
And we can, if we have no problems, we want to know about it.
Okay.
And otherwise, we have to calm things down.
Yeah.
And if you don't have any problems for a while, maybe we'll dismiss the charges.
Okay.
And that way things will be better.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't know if my husband will make it every year.
Okay,
I really need him there.
I understand. So, Your Honor, I'm speaking with Ms. Williams, and she's the alleged victim in this matter, and she needs her son there.
He lives with her?
Yes, his father, her husband apparently is ill, and they need him at home, but we gotta have peace. And so, I've already spoken with Ms. Williams, she doesn't want a protection order. And I think this is a situation in which what we really want to do is have a period of time where we don't have any problems.
So you got a substance use problem, man?
It probably wouldn't hurt.
I got a lot of health problems right now, but
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Well, if you got substance use,
no,
then
it's,
that aggravates it.
mine's like diabetes and no insurance right now until I hit 90 days at work. And earwax built up, making me like dizzy, and I think she's got dementia.
Okay. I think that ought to be something.
Well, the affidavit.
Hard.
The affidavit, maybe it's not right, says they thought you were under the influence of a substance at the time.
No, sir.
Well, his mother says he was drinking that day.
Drinking soon.
And if you have diabetes and you're drinking, that's not good.
Well, here's the rule. She doesn't want you ordered away, and you're how old?
42.
42.
25 with 17 anniversaries of it, but
What's that now? Oh.
20. Yeah, I stopped aging at 25.
Well, here's the rule that I generally enforce. If you're and it's their house, right? It's not, they're not living in your house. You're living in their house.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're an adult, until you're 18, they gotta take care of you. They have an obligation to take care of you, give you a place to live and all. After 18, they don't have to provide anything for you.
Yes, sir.
They've gone way beyond. So, you wanna live in their house, you live by their rules. You can tell him what to do. He can't tell you what to do. If he doesn't like what you tell him,
That's what I told you.
hit the road. If she says no drinking, that means no drinking.
Yes, sir.
No arguing. You don't get to boss your mom around or threaten her or throw stuff that says in here you're throwing stuff out in the front yard.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to be tolerated anymore.
Yes, sir.
You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That'll be a condition of your bond. That you obey mom. My brother, I had an older brother, 10 years older than me, but he had a saying, which was true. Mom is always right. He used to say that. Mom is always right. And 99% of the time she was, and the other 1%, go back to the rule, mom is always right. Because it's better to go with that than try to back her on the 1% of the time that she was wrong. So, mom is always right. That's the rule you live by. And if you don't think she's right and you don't want to live there anymore, go someplace else. Okay, so we're coming back on the 20th of February. You can still go around her, be with her, but you gotta respect her and do what she says. Okay, February 20th is the next hearing.
Your Honor, should he have a AOD assessment and treatment?
I think that would be a smart thing to do. Do you have a medical card?
No, sir. And I don't qualify for insurance for like another 30 or 45 days.
Okay, well, that's one of the things we'll probably be looking at down the road.
Can we
So
try to
it would
wait
be
till I
smart
get
to start
insurance
now.
at least? I gotta sign up for insurance as soon as I'm qualified, but if we can push it back till I get insurance at least.
Okay. We'll look at that come February 20th. But
okay.
You don't want him to drink at your house, right?
I don't want him to drink at all.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm a mother and I care about my kids and I just.
All right, there's the rule. If you want to live with her, no drinking.
Yes, sir.
At the house or anyplace else. You can't get drunk and come into the house and lay around. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
And we're gonna need a time waiver.
He understands. I went over that with him on the record. If you want to sign, they've got a form for you to sign that says you agree that this time doesn't run against the state because you're going to get your award.
And when are we coming back, the 20th?
20th of February.
State of Ohio versus Charity Show. Your Honor, this is set for pre-trial today, CRP 2568.
This is Mr. Delauder's case. This is set for a pre-trial today, Mr. Delauder's case.
Your Honor, I believe we've got a resolution. Let me, you want me to recite what I believe it to be, or wait? I believe that the state in this case, is agreeable to amend the charge to disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor in the 4th degree. And as a resolution to the case, it's my understanding the state's willing to recommend a term of non-reporting probation with the condition be that there be no contact between Ms. Shob and the complaining party, which is her daughter. An additional condition.
Is it Rise, is that how you pronounce it?
Rages.
Rages. R-E-Y-E-S? Okay.
And then an additional.
How do you get that pronunciation out there, but it's your name, so.
It's from Guam.
And then an additional condition, Judge, is that that Ms. Shob make restitution to her ex-husband for some damage that was caused to a vehicle, which she's.
Do you have a figure on that?
Yes, I've been provided with.
Chris.
Here's the total.
Okay, let me see. I have been provided with a copy of the estimate. The total is $2,548.33.
That's payable to who?
That's payable to the owner of the car, who is Ms. Shob's ex-husband and this young lady's father. His name, do you have his name, Mr. Hill?
Christopher Show.
Christopher Shob.
So that'll be paid to the clerk's office, and the clerk will send it to Christopher Show.
Whatever you tell us to do.
I mean, that's typically the way we do it, whether it's on special circumstances.
That's fine, Judge.
All right, so Ms. Rages, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to make a statement to the court if you want. Do you have anything you want to tell me about this before we finalize it?
Not really.
Okay. And same for Ms. Shob. You have a right to make a statement to the court if you want. Do you have anything you want to say? Okay. I see you shaking your head no.
Your Honor, based on what I believe will be a motion to amend the charge from the state of Ohio, Ms. Shob intends to enter a no contest plea with a stipulation to facts sufficient for a guilty finding.
And we do make that motion upon her agreement to plead guilty to that charge.
Okay, so disorderly conduct statute, we're off the top of your head, you got it?
I'm looking at right now. I should have done that before I came in here.
Is she going to pay the restitution?
291711. Yeah.
When is she gonna pay the restitution?
Your Honor, so we had two estimates in the case. The first estimate was for the amount of $1,965.84, which she was prepared to pay immediately. The new estimate's a bit higher, so she's going to pay the first estimate within the next few days. She may need to make payments on the remaining 400 or 500.
That's, I assume, agreeable.
Well, we want it to be done quickly. I think
within 30
maybe
days.
under the circumstances, it might be best to.
Within 30 days.
There was no insurance here?
Apparently not. I don't know what the status of the insurance was. The car wasn't owned by Ms. Shob, it was owned by her ex-husband, so we don't know. I'm told that the damages were not covered, and Ms. Shob's agreeable to take care of them.
All right, the charges are amended from domestic violence to disorderly conduct, and it will be the M4 or MM variety?
M4.
M4.
I believe Mr. Heald intended to request a 10-day suspended sentence with non-reporting term of probation with a condition. The condition that the prosecutor's office was concerned about is that there be no contact between the two.
Okay. I'll impose a $100 fine, order the cost be paid, 10 days of jail suspended, no contact order with Ms. Rages. Now I had a note, now I'm just seeing it, but the two of you work at the same place? Is that still the case, or is that going to be a problem?
We work different schedules.
Different schedules?
We work different schedules, yes, sir.
Okay. There'll be a no contact order. Restitution of $2,548.33 to Christopher Show. 2 years of level 5 probation, that's non-reporting probation. She will have a review hearing August 7th, but I expect this restitution to be paid well before then. That's just to make sure you pay your fines and court costs and restitution.
Your Honor,
Meet with Mr. Major before she leaves.
Yes,
on the period of probation, we're okay with it being non-reporting, but because there's going to be a no contact order, we would want to be notified if there was any intention or request to terminate the probation early.
That's understandable. I've talked to Michelle about that. She doesn't anticipate that happening.
All right. August 7th, 9 o'clock is the next termination.
Is that all for Michelle, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
Have you been going to probation?
Yes, I'm going to meet her in the lobby here in just a minute.
State of Ohio versus Craig Bowe, case number CRB 25310. Your Honor, originally set for trial.
This was the case set for trial today, but I understand that's not going to happen.
It's my understanding, Judge, in discussing this with Mr. Hill, it turns out there may be some additional discovery that we were unaware of. So I believe Mr. Hill's office is investigating to see if it exists, and if it does, then I'm sure his office will turn that over to me.
So when we come back, do we need to come back as a trial or as a pretrial next time?
Probably just a trial, Your Honor, and then I try to have my people here early just to pre-try the case in case we can reach a resolution, so we would intend to do that on the day of the trial.
Okay, let's pick a date then.
Okay.
I'll give you dates that are available. I'm assuming you need a little bit of time to get this. I think it was a video that needs to be processed, and so that may take a couple of weeks at least, I would think. Well, I do have a trial rescheduled for the 20th. The 23rd is good, the 27th is good, and then we'll go into March.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm trying to. Would the 23rd be all right, of February? Was that, the 23rd was the date?
Yeah, that was one of the dates that works.
Or I'm okay into March, just not the 2nd. Any court day in March should be fine if you want to go into March. I'm not sure how long it's going to take the state to obtain what we're looking for, some body cam footage.
What happened, just for the record, is, Your Honor, we got an indication a long time ago from the sheriff's office that one of the deputies was not wearing a body cam on the day that this happened when he was involved in the investigation. But yesterday, when I was looking and preparing for this trial that was supposed to happen today, I went back and looked at some emails that I had received just to make sure we weren't missing anything, and I saw it looked like they sent me a link to that body cam from that deputy back there. And of course, the link had expired, so I don't know actually what was on there, whether it was actual video or not, but I thought that since it would have been an interview with Mr. Bowe by the deputy, that it would be something that would be very relevant to the case, and I felt like I needed to talk to Mr. DeLauder about that immediately. And so it may not exist, but if it does, we want to get it to him.
Okay.
So is the 23rd okay with you, Mr. Hill?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we'll set it for trial February 23rd at noon.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ohio recall Cynthia Gannon, case number CRB 25547.
I've got a report from the focus, and we're there briefly, it looks like, and then left. And I've got a report from TPC where she started there on November 17th of 2025. She actually was ordered to do treatment at hometown recovery, so that's, she didn't go to either place.
So she went to hometown, we came here, and you transferred her into our care.
Okay. And I do, that was October 6th, there was an order.
Yes, sir.
Transferring her to Focus. Is she inpatient at TPC or?
She is currently outpatient.
There was a problem at hometown with her, with medical issues, like she went to the King's Daughter several times. And they were recommending a higher level of care. That was back in October. That's when she went to Focus. Well, I'm never happy when people take it on themselves to leave treatment and go someplace else without the court's approval. And she missed well, she had a hearing on Monday. Looks like she was not here then. Okay, I want her to do a screen today, and we'll see where we are after that. So go do your own screen.
State of Ohio versus Glenn Bowman, case number CRN 25825, TRC 253099, A and B.
Mr. East's case is set as a pretrial, Antonio Municipal.
Your Honor, I've talked to Mr. Heald about this case. Mr. Bowman would waive his timeframes to have the preliminary hearing. We'd ask it to be reset along with another pretrial. I've requested the discovery in the OVI. I'd like to come back on a pretrial. I looked at February 13, Your Honor, but I know you've set a lot of cases already on that day, Friday the 13th.
That would work. State's agreeable to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. At defendant's request, cases continued to February 13th. Stay here on this court's docket for preliminary hearing and pretrial at 10 o'clock. Bond is continued.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we're ready to call some of the inmates that are here.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Jamie Baker, who's back in holding, case number CRB 25402.
Jamie Baker. And this is a failure to appear for review. All right, Mr. Baker, case is 25402. Case number is an aggravated menacing. Looks like you've got a suspended jail sentence with You're supposed to be getting treatment and had a review on November 17th, and you didn't, according to the record, didn't show up on that date. Do you admit or deny that you failed to appear?
Well, the last month here, he was at substitute judge here. He said if I got the fines paid off, I'd have to come back. And I did a day of community service on Saturday with extra credit. And my mom thought it was for the remainder of my fines, but it was only half. She didn't know I hadn't before, so needed to pay. So it was a misunderstanding between her and stuff. And why I was uncontrolled and my payment fines being paid off.
Well, I'm looking, and I wasn't here the day you got sentenced. It looks like it was Judge Cremines, July 14, 2025, and it says 30 days in jail, suspend 16, 7 days jail credit, assessment treatment for substance use disorder, anger management, and mental health treatment as needed, and showing mental health, no contact order with daily after assault. So that's right in your judgment entry that you had to go to treatment. I have no notes from anywhere that you did go to treatment. And you still have, I'm showing you still owe some fines. How long have you been in jail now?
Since Monday.
And how'd you get arrested?
My buddy, one of the officers is flagged me up, said I had a warrant.
Where were you?
At South Point, right before you cross the tracks, at the speedway, I don't know if you know where it's about, the old gas station on the old 52 there. That's like a 1850 place now.
Where are you living? You were living in, no, you were living in South Africa, Ashland Drive?
No, I moved since.
Where are you now?
204 East Alda.
East Solida?
204 E, yeah, by the Sonic College.
204E. Okay, do you want to just lay it out in jail, or do you want to actually do the stuff you were ordered to do?
I went and seen the Shawnee stuff. They should have sent the thing here.
Well, they didn't. I don't have anything in the file. And you didn't come back, so, when you were supposed to. So there's been a warrant outstanding since November 24th. You want to finish it up, or do you want to go stay in jail?
Let me finish it up.
Well, you had to suspend the jail sentence. I can just give you the jail. Or you can go to the counseling and bring it in to me.
Counseling, I guess.
Are you still going there? Are you still going to Shawnee?
Well, what's the point? They said that I didn't need to anymore.
Well, then you need to bring me a letter saying you don't need to go there anymore. Something, a report from them saying you don't need any more counseling.
Well, I'm sorry, they didn't send me a report last time I went there.
You have to stay after them. This isn't the first time I've dealt with Shawnee. They're not the best at issuing reports. So you're gonna have to harp on them to get them to send a report. But that's up to you. You gotta, I think you told me before that's where you were going, so I just continued where you were going. Okay, I'll send you the time, sir, for not coming to your hearing before, order you to continue with your counseling, come back, give me a report as to what you're doing, and you still owe, I'm showing you still owe $100 on your fines and costs, so that's gotta be taken care of too.
Well, so I got charged the extra 100 because of 100 I paid, but fined the extra 100 after the last 100 was.
Well, I think it's,
It's 100.
okay, that's correct.
Yeah.
I'll set you for the 17th of February. Mr. Cooper's gonna write that. February 17th, your next hearing, 9 o'clock. You'll get out today after you get back from jail and paperwork process. You're done. You'll get out of jail today.
State of Ohio versus Cary Earwood.
There you go. All right, ma'am, you're Carrie Earwood. Ms. Earwood, you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You do make statements. Everything you say in here is on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove there's 2 charges. Prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those are your rights? Okay, you got 2 charges, strangulation and domestic violence. That's what I've got in front of me. So,
I was just told something.
okay, well, we go by what's filed, and they file, and that happens. Sometimes they tell you one thing and they file something else, so. But what's filed is what counts. So they filed 2630 strangulation, that's the most serious charge. It alleges that at Rome Township on January the 14th of 2026, you knowingly created a substantial risk of serious physical harm to Devin Perry by means of strangulation or suffocation.
His name's Devon.
Okay, Devon, you're right, there's an R in it. That's a felony of the 5th degree, carries a maximum penalty of a year in jail, $2,500 fine. 2631 is the domestic violence, and it alleges January 14th, Rome Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Devon Perry, who either lives in your household or is a member of your family. Maximum penalty for that is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand these charges? Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
I have a right, what did you say?
The rights you have as a defendant that I explained to you when we started. You have money to hire a lawyer. You have a job.
I have a job.
What do you do?
I do sheets.
All sheets, you work here, paid by the hour, honestly?
Yeah, well, I work 2 days a week.
Okay, so you're eligible for court appointed counsel. Mr. Morford, I'll appoint you. You don't have to plead, you can't actually plead. You have a felony, you can't plead at the first hearing on a felony, so it's that serious. So Mr. Morford's going to be your lawyer. And now we're going to talk about bond. What's the state's position on bond?
Oh, I wanted to see if Mr. Perry was here.
Devon Perry.
He's not here.
Well, I guess we'd like to find out if it's possible for her to have some place to go where she doesn't have to be around Mr. Perry.
I'm in a domestic violence relationship. I've been with this man for 13 years, and he's actually he abuses me, and the whole.
Okay, ma'am, let me stop you there.
Well, I was gonna tell you, I'm.
Ma'am, I said stop, so stop. You had one question. Do you have a place to go other than with Mr. Perry?
Yeah, I have an apartment.
He doesn't live with you then?
He lives in my old apartment, but we're supposed to be out of there in 9 days.
Okay, so you do or do not have a place to go separate from him?
Yes, I do, yeah.
All right, Mr. Hill.
We're okay with an OR bond. We're going to request a protection order, and we'll go from there. Okay. You want to know where she's going to be?
Yeah, where's the address of your apartment where you're going to go?
109 Irving Avenue, and Huntington, West Virginia. It's 2571.
What avenue?
It's Irving.
And you can stay away from him?
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to order you to stay away from him.
That's no problem. I'm trying to leave him.
Okay, well, now you can say the judge I can't come around you because the judge ordered me to stay away.
I just want to
There
say,
you go.
that's why it started, was I was trying to get my stuff.
Hey, Josh.
All right, Mr. Morford, when would you want to come back? And she can sign a $1,500 signature bond.
I don't need to make a rush.
Okay, so how about the 30th? It's not totally terrible, except we got 39 review hearings.
I'm here.
Okay, January 30th. pretrial and preliminary hearing at 10 o'clock. So you have to be back here January 30th, ma'am. That's 2 weeks from today. You're welcome. You want to file, Mr. Murphy?
Please.
Thank you. You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Stephanie Hale, case number CRA 25557, A and B.
This is Mr. Smith's case, preliminary hearing.
Judge, it's my understanding the state's going to move to deny this, and I think the grand jury is still investigating. I do know that you just
Is that correct, Mr.?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, case will be nominated.
State of Ohio versus Nathan Perry. Case number CRB 2634, PRC 21940.
But the clerk is doing some entries, and we'll let her catch up, and then we'll start the case. You are Nathan Allen, Perry?
Yes.
Just knowledge, I guess, nothing. Yeah. We're just start dismissing it, that's up to them. And I think she may get it right. She may not either, so.
We need a warrant discharge on Hale, correct?
Yes, it's knowledge.
And the next case is Perry.
Nathan Allen Perry.
Okay.
Okay, sir, you're Nathan Allen Perry?
Yes.
Mr. Perry, you've got a charge filed against you for drug paraphernalia, new charge. It's alleged that at Union Township on January the 16th, you not only used or possessed drug paraphernalia being a glass pipe with a white residue. It's a 4th degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. That's a new charge, and it looks like there's a pending. Well, you had a warrant on another case, so that's case number 21940, was an ODI. And that, you just apparently have posted a bond on a failure to appear on it from way back in 2021.
Yeah, Lewis just got out of there, and was on the way back.
And, let's see. Okay, you actually haven't been arraigned on it yet, so it looks like you got arrested and posted a bond, and you got this new charge. So-
Yeah.
All All right, do you understand the new charge is that you were in possession of drug paraphernalia? Do you understand that charge? Let me explain your rights.
Yes.
You have a right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed, to have bail, to make the state prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, I did.
How do you plead to this possession of drug paraphernalia charge?
I told you that.
Okay. And then, how do you plead to the charge that you failed to appear for review hearing on an OBI conviction from a case in 2021 and had a warrant outstanding? How do you plead to that?
Guilty.
Okay. Well, I think we should drug screen you, from what I'm seeing. Let's do a drug screen. What's it gonna show?
It will come back dirty from 2 days ago.
What are you suspecting it's gonna show?
It'll come out. That's the only thing.
Well, let's see, sometimes people are surprised what shows up in their screen. If you get stuff off the street, you can have other things in it other than that. So let's say you do a screen, come back, and then we'll decide how we're gonna handle everything when we get screened. Was your father's name Alan Perry?
Yes, that was my dad.
And he was the band director at Wayne High School or someplace?
No, he was in band back in high school with you guys, but he passed back in May.
Oh, sorry to hear that. But he went to Farrell.
Yeah. He played basketball with your brother.
Okay. Okay, go do your urine screen.
State of Ohio versus Tommy Scarberry, case number CRA 2635, CRC 26111, A, B, and C, CRC 242473, A, B, C, and D.
All right, Tommy Scarberry, and I know that's you, I know you. 2635, 26111, and I believe well, the other case was completed, so it was on review. So this is a new charge. $26.35 is, and let's go over your rights. I know you've heard this before, but you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state of Ohio prove this charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things? Okay, you've got a driving under the influence charge that's because of the number of priors, it's charged as a felony for. So the state's alleging on January the 15th of this year in Union Township, you were operating a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol or drugs of abuse, or a combination of those things, and that you've had 3 prior convictions for operating a vehicle intoxicated. So that moves it from a misdemeanor to a felony of the 4th degree. So on a felony of the 4th degree, OBI charge, the maximum penalty is up to 1 year in prison, $10,500 fine, a lifetime driving license suspension, forfeiture of the vehicle if it was titled to you. That's the maximum. The minimum is 60 days of jail. If you're found guilty, you have to get at least 60 days in jail, $1,350 fine, a 3-year license suspension, and counseling. The other charges you face are driving under an unreinstated license. That's what's called an unclassified misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 500 hours community service, $1,000 fine. There's actually no jail time on that, but there is community service and fine. And a safety belt violation, that's a mandatory $30 fine. Do you understand those charges? Do you have the money to hire a lawyer? And then you still have, your last OVI in this court was 2473, and it had, you're still showing you had some community service due and fines and court costs. I'm going to appoint Mr. Stratton because he represented you on the previous OVI in 24, so I'll appoint you on the new one and the old one both. I know he's qualified. And what's the state's position on bond?
State would request a $5,000 cash surety bond.
Okay, I'll set that for now. I'll let you talk to Mr. Stratton about that. If you want to revisit it, I can do it later. So 5,000 cash or surety. Do you think you can post a bond? Maybe. Well, let's see. How about the 30th?
34.
January 30th will be pre-trial. Pre-trial on the new case, pre-trial and review on the old case. Oh, it's prelim, yeah, not pre-trial, it's be a preliminary hearing. Okay. Anything else? You want to file?
I'm going to
Okay. All right.
What's the
State of
date?
Ohio versus Megan Swain, case number CRA 2629.
What's the next day of that last one?
The 30th, January 30th. We can move that up if it's not, but it's still, if he's going to get on bond, it's going to be appropriate. If not, we may need to move that.
Well, we may end up disnulling it to the grand jury anyway, so either way.
Ma'am, are you Megan Swain?
Yes,
Is it an M on the end or an N?
M is in Mary.
Okay. I see a lot of Swains around here, but I never see a Swain.
Yeah.
It's a little different. Okay, it's alleged, ma'am, that there's a warrant for you out of Fairfield County,
Yes.
Common Pleas Court, Judge David Trimmer, on some sort of community control violation.
Yeah, I think I meant, like, the warrant was issued in the 7th, and I found it in my phone, in my calendar of my meeting day, that's the 27th. So I think I wrote the wrong day.
Okay. Well, they're not happy about it because they issued a warrant for you. So the way this works is if you get a warrant, it's kind of weird the way they set this up, but the legislature did it, I don't know why. But if you have a warrant in a county that touches the county where you're located, you don't get a hearing. Like if you had a warrant in Scioto County, they would just ship you there, or Gallia County, or Jackson County, because they all touch Lawrence County. But Fairfield County does not touch Lawrence County, so you get to have a hearing, and it's called a Rule 4 hearing. I guess to make sure we don't send the wrong Megan Swain to Fairfield County when she really doesn't have a warrant there. So that'll be the issue. It won't be whether, I'm not going to take Judge Trimmer's place and say, Judge Trimmer, you're all wet. She doesn't need to come up there. The whole issue is going to be, do they have a proper warrant for you, and should you go to that jurisdiction? And you can have a lawyer here to talk about that issue, but that's going to be the only issue the court's going to be concerned with. You can waive the Rule 4 hearing, If you waive it, then you're saying, I agree, I'm the Megan Swaim, I want to go up there and take care of it. And they don't tell me, a lot of times they'll tell me what kind of bond they want. They don't tell me, so I will set, it looks like it was a drug charge, so I would set a $5,000 cash or surety bond. If you can post that, I'll let you go turn yourself in. If you can't post it, I'll order them to come get you, and I'll give them a reasonable period of time that they have to come fetch you to Fairfield County. So how do you want to proceed? Do you want a lawyer here? You're welcome to have a lawyer. If you qualify, you can get one appointed. You don't want a lawyer?
No, I know, I honestly,
So you want to go to Fairfield County and take care of this?
I absolutely.
You live there?
No, I live out here and I have a job and
Okay.
it's all in place.
Do you think you can post a bond?
How much would it be out?
Well, I'm not a bail bondsman, but I've been around them for a while, so I'm going to say 10%. So it's going to cost, if you use a bail bondsman, it's probably going to cost you $500, and you don't get it back.
Okay.
If you got $5,000, you can post it with the clerk, and as long as you go turn yourself in Fairfield County, you'll get the whole $5,000 back.
Okay.
So do you think you can post bond?
I don't have my phone or my paper, so probably not.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to order them, if you want to try to post a bond, I'll give you some time to do it, but I'm not going to order them come get you if you're going to try to post a bond, because you might pass them on the highway. It doesn't make any sense for them to come down here if you're going to post a bond and go turn yourself in.
Yeah,
I would
like to try.
Okay, well, I'll give you over the weekend
Okay, I appreciate
to try to get a bond posted. And so let's come back on Monday to find out whether you were able to post bond or not. So what I want you to do, post bond, and then get up, if you do post bond, you gotta get up to Fairfield County
Yes.
next week, by next Friday. If you haven't posted bond, I'll see you Monday morning. No, I won't, because that's a holiday.
Well,
It's gonna be Tuesday.
Then can you I'll just go because I don't want to prolong it.
So you just want me to order them to come get you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize Monday was a holiday.
Yeah, Monday is Martin Luther King Day, so the court will be closed, and that court up there will be closed too. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna give them till the 23rd.
Okay.
That's a week. That's what I usually do. So they've got a week to come pick you up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put you on my docket for the 23rd for a hearing at 10 o'clock if you're still in the jail. Hopefully you won't be in the jail. I'm giving them till 8 a.m. on the 23rd to pick you up, and then you'll need to sign this waiver.
Okay.
And I'm just putting down you can't postpone. Cannot postpone. So they need to be notified immediately, and when I say they, I mean Fairfield County, that she's available. They need to come, make arrangements to come get her by the 23rd at 8 a.m. If she's still in the jail that day, I want to see her, because they may have made a legitimate effort to try to get here and something happened, so I'll take a look at it then if you're still in the jail. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No.
Okay, that's all. So you all need, the sheriff's office needs to do the notification to Fairfield that she's available.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Zachary Ross here at the court, case number TRC 251702.
Okay, this is Mr. DeWaters' case?
It is. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Your Honor, this was on for pretrial on 2 charges and then sentencing on an OVI that Mr. Ross had already entered a plea to. Our discussions at previous hearings involved a contemplated dismissal of the remaining charges dependent on Mr. Ross's successful completion of treatment. So I provided you with an update from Serenity Springs, and I've also shared that with Mr. Heal. At this point, Mr. Ross has completed inpatient treatment. He's also completed intensive outpatient therapy after that, and has voluntarily continued with them on a less demanding schedule just for his own benefit. He's also, since getting started and since you had him in treatment, he's managed to maintain employment with Freeman's Heating and Air. He's earned his HVAC certification, so he's able to progress there with them. He's gotten himself stable housing in his own place to live, and he's recently managed to purchase a vehicle so he can get back and forth to work, so he's got everything going in the right direction right now. I think Mr. Hill's prepared at this time to resolve the case.
All right, Mr. Hill.
Your Honor, I don't believe that he was sentenced on the OVI, which he did plead to back in August. The other charges involve possession of fentanyl and also an endangering charge, and we would be willing to go ahead and move to dismiss those based on his excellent report and the advancement he's made in his life, but he'll need to be sentenced on the OVI, and we are in favor of him not actually having any jail time imposed upon him at this time. We just ask for a suspended jail sentence.
All right, Mr. Ross, do you have anything you want to say?
No, not at this point, no.
Okay, so,
Well, yeah, actually, I probably did the most successful thing, and that was move out of the state that I continued to just go back, and I moved to Kentucky, and I haven't looked back. I've just continued to keep moving and moving.
whatever you got to do to be successful, that's what you need to do.
Dave, too. Dave's a good guy, the person I work for, Dave Freeman. That was a blessing getting on there. Good people.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're being successful. All right, based on the agreement with the state and the defendant, I'll dismiss 25-418 and 25-419. 418 was the CRA case. So those will both be dismissed, and I'm going to sentence him on the TRC case number, that's the ODI. And it is 25-1704. It was the first offense. And that was the only traffic charge filed.
It was stopped at a speedway gas station.
All right, since you've been successful treatment, I'll give you the minimum mandatory fine, which is $375.
Okay.
Order each pay the court costs. 6-month license suspension, which your 6 months was just up, so you'll be able to, you will have to get reinstated. It won't automatically reinstate.
Okay.
You'll need to contact the DMV. You did have an Ohio license, right?
Yes.
Okay. You'll have to contact the Ohio DMV about being reinstated.
Okay.
I'll give you a 20-day jail sentence, but I'll suspend it.
Okay.
On the condition you do 5 days of community service.
Okay.
That's 30 hours.
I can do that on the weekends, correct?
Yes, Saturday.
Okay.
You can do it on Saturday. 7:30 a.m. here at the court. 2 years of level 5 probation. No, I'm not going to require him to go to the driver intervention program, because he did more extensive counseling than the 3-day program provides anyway. So, review hearing will be August the 7th. Get everything done before August 7th. You don't have to come back. That'll be at 9 a.m. We'll need to check in with Mr. Major and probation.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State will have recall Cynthia Gannon here at the court, case number CRB 25-547.
Okay, she has a good screen, totally good. So I'll approve the transfer to TPC and order it now. So you're ordered to go there and stay there and complete. And I need to know if she leaves. We'll set you with new review hearing In February, February 20th. $9. That's all.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Dylan Adair, case number CRB 25609. Mr. Stratton.
Mr. Stratt's case has a pre-trial.
Your Honor, Mr. Adair was in Columbus at a facility. He did appear by video on 12/12. I'm not sure, and this date was given to him on that day. I'm not sure why they're not appearing today. So I asked to give him 7 days before a warrant's issued.
He's got 7 days to appear before warrant issues. He was at Brighter Days, right?
He was
I thought it was white light.
Okay.
Maybe that was the name of it. You have white light, I had white light.
Well, there's,
I made a note. Brighter Days.
Brighter
At one
Days,
point, I don't
okay.
know if that was the last one.
is that in Columbus also?
I believe it is.
And I think they're like affiliated in some way.
All right.
Maybe you could contact them and see.
Yeah, I will.
State of Ohio versus Dora Atkins, case number PRC 265 AD&C.
So this is Mr. Stratton's case.
No.
So, Your Honor, we need to just set this for another pretrial, and then at that hearing, we will decide how to proceed, most likely to trial.
What are you looking about? I'm setting these in February.
February's got a little busy. The 2nd, 9th, and 23rd are busy for me, so any other day.
Okay. 13th?
Yes, 13th.
February 13th will be the next hearing, pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
February 13th.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We did good.
Done?
Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Melanie Butt, case number CRB 25819.
Mr. Stratton's case, pre-trial.
Your Honor, Ms. Budd had some health issues this morning. She's even spoke to the prosecutor's office about that. I asked that maybe we could just reset this for the next available court date, if the state is okay with the continuance on it.
Yes.
Okay.
The 6th,
Yes, that'll work.
February 6th.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Collins, case number CRB 25561 A and B, CRC 241976 A, B, and C, CRB 24613 A, B.
Mr. Collins has a newer case with a pretrial today and got some older cases that are on the review docket. He has an old OBI, well, from 24, he hasn't been in community service.
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow for that too.
I'll be here tomorrow for continuing that as well.
So,
This is the,
yeah, I'm
it
sorry.
was a trespassing.
I was looking at the wrong Chris.
Yeah, I was on the parking lot, and they charged my wife, and I got charged criminal trespass.
Yeah, and we still have to.
Yeah, they charged me the same charges.
Okay. What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah, I mean, she got fined, and community service obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, put it up to it.
All right. Mr. Collins will plead to both charges, Your Honor. Plead guilty to both. I'm guessing you would want to test him?
So he has a criminal trespass and a theft offense with Walmart.
Yes.
He's entering guilty plea to both of those.
Guilty plea to both, yes, Your Honor.
All right, I have him go to probation, do a urine screening before I sentence him.
All right, I can just go with the
Come back
probation.
in court.
He will have a,
I'm sorry?
he will have a positive screen, Your Honor.
Okay, well, let's see exactly what it shows.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of times people say they're gonna be positive, but they're positive for other stuff other than what they will admit to.
All right.
Yeah. You'll be okay though.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Conwell Jr., case number CRB 25-597, CRB 25-540, A and B.
Got my Chris's mixed up.
Mr. Stratton's case, pretrial.
How's things at Pat?
Good. I had a meeting the other day. They told me, well, he told me I told him I had a court coming up soon and just send something in. He said he was already had things and sent it in.
Do you have a letter there from Pat, Your Honor?
A newer one, I've got one from December, is there one from
Yeah,
January?
my last appointment, he told me he was ahead of stuff and he was already sending one in because he's about to move facilities, but he's gonna stay down here and keep me in his program. Like,
When I approached and look at, I do have one, a letter. I don't know if it's the one you're referring to.
All right, Your Honor, we're going to plea or trial next time, make that decision. He's going to continue in path, and
February 13th,
February 13th is good.
next hearing is February 13th, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus James Dement, case number CRA 24-290, CRB 24-635, CRA 24-786, CRB 24-787, and
Mr. Stratton's case.
Is it? Okay.
report. And unfortunate, and Mr. Dent's not here, any idea why he's not here?
He left treatment.
Report.
Yeah, I mean, he left treatment, of course, he's not gonna appear.
Was he on Suboxone also?
I'm not exactly sure what medications he was on right offhand. I can get a list for you, but I don't know right off the top of my head.
I would be interested to know. One of the things that Dr. Davies has told me is that it's contraindicated to prescribe, and I think a lot of doctors know this, contraindicated to prescribe gabapentin with Suboxone. And that's what, he was urgently wanting gabapentin, James Smith, so. All right, in any event, he's not here today, so I'll issue a warrant for his arrest for failure to appear.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Here's Sean.
State of Ohio versus Meredith Holderby, case number CRA 25773. Meredith Holderby.
Mr. Stratton's case set for pre-trial.
Your Honor, I don't know where Meredith is. She should be here. She was here on the 5th, and 7 days before we issue a warrant on this. She'll be, I'll send her a message.
She has a bond up too.
And her counterpart, I think, is also set for today, Jeremy Maynard.
Jeremy Maynard here. Well, I can't do, with a bond, I don't usually do 7 days. You want to ask for a continuance?
Yeah, Your Honor, can we get this continued until next week? We can set it up.
If she doesn't show up then, she's going to get an immediate.
If you could.
Immediate warrant and release the hounds to go get her.
Can we set it for Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay, I know you have a light docket on Tuesday.
Well, that's not as light as it used to be. Our dockets tend to fill up.
Yeah, I understand.
Too many, just like today. Where did all these cases come from?
That would be the 20th, I think.
Well, you want it the 20th or the 17th? Well, you're talking about next week, okay, yeah, it's the 20th.
Yeah.
All right, I'll continue to the 20th at the defendant's request, and I won't notify Mr. Sellers.
State of Ohio versus David Humphrey, case number CRA 25618.
Mr. Stratton's case, we're looking for a report.
Did you give me a report? The report from Pat?
Yeah, they sent it to you.
Oh, they did? No, on 12/29, you were assessed, but not started treatment yet. I told you we needed a report next time, because they did not send us a report. Do we have a report? Pat?
I went there.
No.
Supposed to go there and.
Were you there? You're supposed to get it. I told you that.
I thought they was faxing it.
On 12/29, he had been assessed by Pat, had not started treatment yet. He has now started treatment, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many times have you went so far?
Twice.
Twice. On what days?
When I left here last time.
When was the last time you went?
I'm not sure. Yeah,
So we do not have a report at this time, Your Honor. You tell them, when you go there, I need a report. Like, okay, I told you this last time. Tell them, I need a report for court. And you bring a report to court yourself, okay?
Yeah.
If we can say it one more time, Your Honor, we'll have a report next time.
Mr. Hill.
Prefer if there was some way to maybe get a hold of Pat this morning and have him
or whatever.
put a report together and send it over.
go call Pat. Will we call it, Your Honor? He's going to go call Pat, tell him we need a
We'll
report.
recall it later in the dark.
Go call him.
Yeah, then, this can go in here, so then-
Yeah, go out there, call
State of
Pat.
Ohio versus Michael Fuller, number CRB 25721.
May we approach on this, Your Honor?
Yes.
Dirk?
January 30th,
Uh,
that's 2 weeks.
Yes, January 30th is fine.
January 30th will be the next hearing, pre-trial at 10 o'clock. There's going to be video exchange between the parties.
Whatever you have. Okay, what we talked about earlier. Okay? All right, you're good to go. Get that
State of
to
Ohio
us.
versus Kyle Maynard, case number CRB 24478.
Mr. Stratton's case, except for review, actually. He's at Shawnee.
How's things going?
It's a good report. Good job.
Thank you, Your Honor.
My past Brian's. I'm always there.
Are you getting passes now, or
Yes, sir.
how's the baby?
She's good.
Month out,
Month out, Your Honor.
20th,
20th will work.
February 20th. Be the next one.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good job, Mr. Maynard.
Thank you.
And we'll set it at pre-trial on the review.
State of Ohio versus Toby Mullins, case number TRC 252792 A and B, TRC 252776.
Good, Toby, how are you doing?
Very good. Good morning, Your Honor.
This is Mr. Stratton's case, pre-trial.
Not for this case.
So, Your Honor, we need to set this for another pretrial. The state and I are discussing how to resolve this matter, but in the meantime, he's going to get an assessment done, wherever the court would like him to get an assessment at. So,
Well, what's his pay source?
pay for medical.
I don't. That
No, that's insurance. Okay. You have no insurance whatsoever? You would qualify for a medical card, probably.
Probably.
He doesn't have any medical insurance, but he would qualify for a medical card, so.
Okay.
So-
RRS, he lives in Chesapeake, right?
Yeah.
Jeremy's here from RRS, and it's close to where you live. So So I'm going to refer you there. And he has 2 ODIs pending.
He does. We understand that.
Well, I want to make sure Jeremy knew that. A
Oh,
lot of times people go in, and say, well, I don't really know why I'm here. Well, you've got 2 ODIs pending, that's why you're here.
Yes.
They don't really fully disclose sometimes, not that he's gonna do that, but I have had people do that. They don't really disclose all the problems and issues they have. So, 13th of February?
Yeah.
February 13th.
February 13th, I talked to, right there, down right there. Okay.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Scragg, case number CRB 21-524, CRC 2715.
I have a report from IRS. It's a good report. Good job. Keep monitoring, come back.
Yes, Your Honor.
20th, February 20th.
Yeah, that'll work.
State of Ohio versus Joel Trapper, case number CRB 25770.
Stratton's case, pretrial.
At the most 2 years. At the most 2 years.
Your Honor, we got a theft. Mr. Trout's going to plead guilty to that theft. State's going to recommend suspended time. So,
Okay.
do you,
You agree, Mr. Trout, you're changing your plea to guilty to this charge? Okay, well, what I'm gonna do, which is typical, I'm not doing it just for you, but I found on these shoplifting cases, about 80% of the people that are guilty of shoplifting have a substance use issue. So I'm gonna have you go do a urine screen. Go to the probation, do a urine screen, and they'll come back, I'll send you after I get you the results.
all right.
State of Ohio versus Timothy Dow, case number CRB 25756, Mr. Stoddard's case.
Case is pretrial.
That's my genetic testing paperwork.
Is this the original?
That's the original.
You need to get copies of this in a moment, but you can take a look at it and then we can get copies made.
You on the paper reports, it shows like events probably being caused by traumatic ritual like this. Used to mean men touching the animal, touching on the kidney first, and then check just was somebody not knowing how to own a dog. He's on violence too.
Okay. Well, how are things going at home?
Yes.
What about Misty? Is she doing all right?
Doing all right.
Is she in the home too?
Yeah, he stays in his room. He's doing better, I think.
So, we're doing the right thing to put you over here for a while, right?
He sees me do these in person, but they only do the sessions on Fridays. And if the weather's better, he usually does it by virtual by phone. So we just like, can make me do it a day, but Friday, so he can have his majority.
Oh, sure, who has to come back on Monday? Your Honor, a report from home is that he's doing well, they haven't had any problems. Apparently, he has sessions with mended reeds that are scheduled for Fridays, so.
For counseling.
For counseling, so they would like for the next hearing to be scheduled for a Monday, if that suits everyone.
That's fine.
That'd be, yeah, no objection to that, Your Honor.
23rd of February, that's a Monday.
I have a jury trial that day, Your Honor, and
Okay, how about,
I have one, nope, that one's out. 2nd of March, I'm available.
March 2nd?
All right.
March 2nd will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Hallie Russell, case number CRA 25-800.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
Back your original.
Thank you.
Bad approach?
Yes.
Your Honor, this is one where our immediate concern was to make sure that Ms. Hallie was getting some mental health treatment. I think I'm sorry, Ms. Russell, her first name's Hallie. We had provided some documentation of that. We were here last week and we just asked her to get a letter this week and she's done that. So I think the state may be satisfied by that and be prepared to nolly at this time.
Ms. Russell, the situation was that they believe she was attempting to do harm to herself. And we wanted to make sure that wasn't going to be happening anymore. She's got somebody to talk to that can help her to stay out of that situation. So, having established that she's in treatment, we're okay with going ahead and dismissing the charge today.
All right, charges will be dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. You too.
State of Ohio versus Darrell Campbell, case number CRB 25-751 A, B, and C, CRB 25-739.
That's quicker than expected, and he seems to be catching them all. But yeah, so we have changed the new date to the 26th for your request, and I just faxed over.
All right, so this is Mr. Campbell's case, and we have someone appearing from the University of Cincinnati Medical Center where Mr. Campbell is being housed, I believe, now.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. And we were in the process of investigating some possible placements for Mr. Campbell. And has there been any new information?
I have sent a referral to the Crisis Center in Fort Smith, but they denied him. They're just
they don't feel that they can meet his needs. I am looking into some ICF facilities that are out in that area, but I have not received a response back from them.
Ma'am, could you, I'm not familiar with that term. What is an ICF facility?
I think it's an intermediate care facility.
Okay.
So what I've been told is that individuals do not have to be connected with disability services. They just have to meet, I guess, that level of care. So I did find, I know I found one somewhere out that way. And then there's a few others just out in that eastern part of Ohio that I'm looking into for him. But I was going to expand the search and just contact more of them today.
Okay.
Because he did have to require seclusion the other night and emergency medications because he became very agitated.
All right. And we may have some additional information here. We have a provider who's familiar with Mr. Campbell and has, I believe, done some other research.
Well, our goal was to get him hooked up with the Board of DD, and I don't know whether that's been completed or not, but ultimately, what we wanted him to be able to receive the kind of services that may not be available at this time involving actual placement in his own residence and assistance in the home. But apparently the funding for that has been disrupted. It's no longer available. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Now, his mother was here the other day and she didn't want to. She's here today. Okay, she didn't want a protection order. And so the question is, I guess, is it time for him to be returned to his home? Unless there's something else being discussed, an interim solution.
Well, as I understand it, the representative from UC is looking for other facilities. The problem that I see, just from my limited observation, is that it seems like he needs a higher level of care than what he can be furnished at home. It seems like he does go home, and then there's always a problem that surfaces after that. So
to get that big break, and that's what's caused him to do all this. He's lost them both back to back, and that's what caused him to be even more like he was.
Apparently they've lost some family members recently and it caused some trauma.
okay. Well, what's the state's position? How is the state going to proceed with this?
I think they want him to be home.
Yes, I want my son home.
And
Yep, we do.
personally, I have a long memory of this, of Daryl when he was a juvenile, when I worked as a defense attorney in that court. And I know that this has happened quite a bit, and I don't think there's actually ever been any harm done to anybody. It's just the disruption. His behavior gets out of control. I want his mother to follow through with the Board of DD and get all the services that are available for him to try to help everybody, help your whole family. But at this time, I think maybe if we agreed that he could go home, but we don't dismiss the case immediately, that might be helpful.
Well, another practical problem is he's in Cincinnati now. How are we going to get him back? We'll get him.
I can comment on that.
Go ahead, ma'am.
So I was able to get him connected with a case manager through his health insurance. And I had discussed with her, that there may be the option of him going home. So they have been looking into options. We were looking into possibly getting him some type of ambulance ride home with that psychiatric supervision that he requires. So he may meet that criteria. But I had left a message with that case manager the other day and was going to follow up with them. So that's something that I can do today.
We also have a volunteer here in the courtroom. Well, not personally. You're not going to do the driving, but They have someone that can get him, they believe.
Oh, okay.
When he initially went for treatment, he was at a facility named TPC, and they, I think, had him in Brown County, and then what happened was he got some kind of problem there, criminally got charged, and then he wound up with you and UC after that incident. But they say they're willing to transport him back to Lawrence County.
That's, yeah, I mean, whatever way can work out, we're fine with. We just want to make sure he has a safe way to get home.
Okay. Well, I would suggest, and so the state's willing for him to go home immediately?
Unless there was some real ready way placement for him otherwise, I don't know what else to really do with him at this point.
Yeah, they've been ready to discharge him from here. It's just been that there hasn't been anywhere for him to go, so.
So if I enter an order that he can be released from University of Cincinnati Medical Center to TPC, that, and they bring a copy of that order, that would be sufficient for you all to release him into their custody, and they're going to transport him, you'll transport him to his mother's residence?
Yes. Yeah, we would just, as long as we can just coordinate all of that.
Okay. And do you have her contact information? You need to get that?
I can get that. Yes, I've got her phone number.
Okay. So the gentleman from TPC that's going to do the transport is actually in the courtroom. He says he has your contact. He's going to contact you off the record to finalize everything. I'll do an order today that he be released by UC to TPC, everybody's using their initials, for transport to his mother's residence. And then when do we, I think we want to come back and keep monitoring this. When do you want to, fairly soon? Maybe.
I'm in March.
Maybe even Tuesday.
I'm not available Tuesday. I'm in another court, Your Honor, but
Friday?
I'm here Friday.
Okay, I'm going to set the next hearing for him just to see how things are going on Friday the 23rd, 1 week from today. So hopefully by then he'll be home with you. You can, if not come to court, at least let prosecutor's office or someone know how things are going. All right, thank you, ma'am, from UC. Thank you for your cooperation and information you've been providing.
Of course, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm sure we'd like to have
State of Ohio versus David Humphrey on a recall, number CRV 25-618.
I'll have all that in
Did you? Okay. She could confirm.
Your Honor, I did call Pat for him. He did have an assessment on December 31st. He's not been seen back there since then. They've been trying to contact him, but he's informed me he doesn't have a phone. So while we were on the phone, I made an appointment for him to go back on January 27th.
All right, you got this squared away, so when you have to go back, so we need to come back after that then.
Yes.
Yes.
What's the date you're not available?
The 2nd and the 9th and the 23rd.
Okay, let's do the 6th then.
Yep. February 6th. And after your appointment.
And get us a report, please.
Yes. That's it. All right, you're good.
Bring it with you to court.
Yes, thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Christopher Collins. Case number CRV 25-561-AMD, CRC 24-1976, ABNC, and CRV 24-613-AMD.
Well, what did you?
Now, do you want to see the screen?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Your Honor, he's willing to get an assessment done and follow the recommendations there.
You have a medical card
I have a medical card, yeah.
from Ohio? And I'll refer him to Hometown Recovery. You probably want to get a copy of the screen and see what he's screened for. It's in his file.
He's normally got a condition of your mom. Condition.
I would say the 6th, February 6th.
Your Honor, he said Southern Hope would be the closer to him.
Yeah, I've been established with them for a while.
I'm sorry?
He has been to Southern Hope before, so, and it's closer to him.
Yeah, it's just right down the road. I have no transportation, like, I'm not driving right now.
If you're
And I
okay
can do
with
their
that.
outpatient.
I mean, he'll go where the court wants him to go. He's just thinking about distance-wise.
I think they'll transport him. They're not here today, so let's choose who's here. So February the 6th will be the next one.
Okay, yes, Your Honor. That'll be the sentencing, Your Honor. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like, talk to this lady in the back here.
State of Ohio recalls Joel Trout, case number CRB 2577.
Okay, it's clean screen.
Good. So, Your Honor, just ask for suspended time on that. And I think in this situation, maybe just a year of probation would be sufficient.
Do you have anything you want to say, Mr. Trout?
I'm just grateful that I'm just grateful that I'm getting a chance.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
This was not a Walmart issue, Your Honor, it was a CVS.
CVS, yes. This one in Chesapeake?
Yes.
Okay, so we're ready. I'll impose a $100 fine.
Okay.
Court costs, 10 days in jail suspended, 30 hours of community service. I usually make, once you finish everything, the probation will be terminated. 2 years of level 5 probation, which is non-reporting. You'll have a review hearing though August the 7th and get everything finished. You don't have to be there for that. It's just a check to make sure you did what you're ordered to, and I'll order you to stay out of the CVS.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Go see Mr. Major in probation to the left as you go out into the lobby, and then you're free to go.
Do those 3 things and you're off.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Nathan Perry, who's back in holding. Case numbers CRB 2634, TRC 21940.
All right, Mr. Perry, do you have a prescription for any medications now?
No, I do not.
Okay, you were positive for amphetamine.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I won't touch anything else.
Where's County Road 12, Proctorville?
Yes.
Where is it?
Big Pad.
Big Pad.
Yes. That's where I live.
you have a medical card? Ohio medical card? Okay, on the possession of drug paraphernalia charge, then, I'll impose a $100 fine, where you pay costs, 30 days in jail suspended. I'm going to order you go get an assessment and treatment at OVP there in Proctorville, so that'll be close for you.
Okay.
You know where it is, right there? Where
Yeah, right there next to King Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll submit to it at the same time, because this is something that I don't need, I can walk away from it anytime.
Okay, well, you should walk away from it. Have you seen pictures of people who do it over a long period of time? It's not good. It's not, it'll wipe your health out over a period of time, so you need to get off of it. Okay, and then I'll set a review hearing, because we're going to set it pretty quick. We'll come back in a month, the 23rd of February for his review hearing. And then on the other case, so you got an old OVI case that you didn't finish. So I'm going to set it, you got a bond up on it. So, well, I'll tell you what, we'll make it as, put it on the sentencing docket, that 2634, because both of these are going to be on the sentencing docket on the 23rd. And you got community service and fines and costs to do on that one. You never finished it.
Yes.
And now you've got a bond up, so you know what that means? You know Gary Sowers?
Yes.
He'll come and hunt you down if you don't come to court. You gotta come to court now.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so February 23rd, if you don't show up, I take a picture of your bond and text it to him, and it's like, I call it releasing the hounds. He and his son are out and after you.
Yeah.
So you don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So go to the OVP, let's get you clean,
Yeah.
take care of your old case, and turn over a new leaf.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as I'm able to go out and work, you know.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to stop you from working.
Because yesterday they sure did a good job of it.
No, I'm going to let him walk into treatment at the property room. Okay, you'll get out of jail today.
Okay. We're going to get a hold of somebody.
Well, they're going to kick you out whether you get a hold of somebody or not. You'll have to walk from Ironton to Proctorville if you can't get a hold of somebody come get you. He didn't have one. Yeah, I'm done. Is that all the jail people? We're finished with the jail. So, take off.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy Maynard, case number CRB 25774.
This is Mr. Morford's case, pre-trial. Jeremy Maynard. See him? He had a bond. Oh, okay, neither one of them showed up.
Oh, we reset that to January 20th. January 20th. Oh,
Yeah, it's Tuesday, right?
yes, Tuesday, yes.
And Mr. Morford's already here. We're gonna give your guy, give you a chance to get your guy in because he got a bond.
Okay.
And him and his girlfriend or both had wife. Both had charges and neither one showed up, and they both had bonds.
This is very unusual for them, Your Honor, so I believe that both just dropped out today's date.
Okay. Next hearing is January 20th.
Move right now.
State of Ohio versus Michael McKenzie, case number CRB 25699.
Next
So.
This is Mr. Morford's case, pre-trial.
It's gotta be a white t-shirt so you can see the blue everywhere. In fact, you need an assistant prosecutor. County, see me on YouTube.
My thoughts are that if he pleads guilty, we will not ask for anything over and above what the judge normally does.
If you plead guilty to this, you're looking at 10 to 30 days, jail, suspended, court costs, fines, and restitution.
Okay.
And before he sentences you, he will have you drug tested. You good with that?
That's fine.
Mr. Morford,
We're gonna have a change of plea, Your Honor. To guilty.
is that correct, Mr. McKenzie?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want you to go do your urine screen and come back for sentencing after we get the results.
Okay,
So
sir.
go to the probation and do the screen.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay. All right. Is Mr. Smith still here? Or
State of Ohio versus Melissa Hardy, case number CRV 2616.
It's Friday.
Were you appointed on this case?
No, Judge, I was hired late yesterday evening.
I didn't have your name on the file, that's why didn't know if I just did fail to write it down. Okay, so Mr. Morford is going to be counsel for Ms. Hardy, set for a pretrial today.
Your Honor, we have a copy here of a mental illness affidavit that was filed with respect to Ms. Hardy, and there was an order issued by the probate court for her to be evaluated by Shawnee Mental Health. That order was issued on January 6th, so I don't know what's happening since then.
Have you done that?
Shawnee was at the jail. Shawnee talked to me at the jail, yeah.
They came and took the rest to jail. Good.
Courtney's here.
No, she won't, my judge says she won't come to court. She's a bad husband. Says she won't come to court. Says mental health issues. She's upset how she was treated by law enforcement. So she ain't going to court.
I see.
And she'd said on the enforcement she just wanted me to get her help too. So maybe we could.
Is there a TP? Yes. So, Your Honor,
I called like there's 2 boys. So she don't want the TP. She has to get court.
Okay.
And she
so we're concerned that Ms. Hardy would follow through with some mental health counseling. And I don't know if there's something pending from Shawnee Mental Health or not, but in the meantime, if Ms. Hardy would agree to go to PATH or some other mental health provider and have some treatment, then that would help us resolve this case.
Do you have a problem with doing that?
She may have health insurance, I believe, from what I remember from the rank. Do you have health insurance? You don't?
I might still be on my mom's health insurance.
Okay.
I don't have dental and vision,
I'll have to check.
Don't you work for some sort of medical provider or?
I do, but I missed the deadline for insurance
Okay.
for the year.
You don't have to probably at least going to get assessed.
I can be assessed.
She's agreeable?
She's agreeable to being assessed, Judge.
Okay. Well, one place that is an option, I mean, if you want to go to a private physician, psychiatric person, I'm okay with that, but PATH is available right there in Chesapeake, and now you can walk in and they will take on a ability to pay basis.
Okay.
It's right there in the Chesapeake Plaza, where the bank used to be. Come back in 2 weeks,
That's fine, Judge.
the 30th.
Is that something that, like, I should do when I leave, or, like, does it usually take them a while to get it back to you?
Yeah, I'd like for you to go pretty
'Cause
soon.
I'm
Don't wait
supposed-
until the day before your hearing, because we probably won't get a report from it. And we'd like to have a report as to what their assessment is.
I was supposed to be at work an hour ago, but I can ask.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go today and do, as I understand, they'll take walk-ins.
Okay.
It wouldn't hurt to go, just stop there and say, I need to give an assessment, and they'll do it today, or they'll set you up for another time frame. I don't think that would take very long. Across from where the dairy bar is, across the street, directly across the street, right down here in Chesapeake.
Is my plea still not guilty?
Yes.
January 30th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Let me get you. Thank
And I want Ms. Hardy to know that if we're able to make sure that her mental health is stable and she's not having problems and whatever, we're not looking for a conviction here unless things go in the opposite direction. We want her to be safe and healthy, and we can look at a dismissal of the charges later on if things go the way we want them to. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Charles Booth, case number CRA 25730, CRC 252815, ABCD and E, CRA 23145.
Yes.
Hey, this going well?
Oh, yeah, doing great.
Good report from Bethesda.
For everything.
Good screens.
So, Your Honor, so we'll just need to continue on. This was the one where we were waiting on the results before we make a decision on how to resolve it.
Do we have a result?
We do not.
You still do.
We still do not.
Another month?
Yes, Your Honor. That's a bad day.
27th?
Yeah, that'll work.
February 27th.
February 27th.
All right, thank you, y'all.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Lawrence Calderon, case number CRA 23522 A and B, CRC 19170, CRC 231067, and CRB 16411.
Mr. Stratton's case.
Yeah, that's right. Does hometown have a report?
I'm so sorry, I was doing that.
Have you obtained a job yet, sir?
No, sir, I'm allowed to start looking this week.
Okay. That looks good. Looks like he's on the right path.
Yeah. You gonna put on the 27th of February?
That's fine. February 27th will be the next hearing.
10 o'clock. That's it?
Thank you much.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Ball, case number CRB 25622, accepted bond for.
Your Honor, if I may, he's in the regional jail on Lincoln County charges.
Okay.
I'm on the phone, Mr. Savage.
See one more time.
Would you like more time?
Just because they were dressed.
Go ahead.
February 20th.
February 20th.
We're down to that. February 20th for the bond law.
Well, they shouldn't forget to come to court. But anyway, we'll see.
State of Ohio versus Jeffrey Singer, case number TRC 452126, A, B, and C, TRD 202199, A, B, and C, and others. Set for sentencing.
All right, Mr. Singer is here on sentencing. Are you able to pay something, Mr. Singer, today?
Not today, I've been in
Okay.
rehab.
All right. Is that the counseling center?
Your Honor, that report is a little misleading as far as, it says something about that he's been there 4 days. That is not correct. That's since he's transferred into 2-5 level of care. He's been with us for a while now.
Okay. And things are going well?
Going great.
Yeah, things are going real well.
Good. All right. We can wait to... Glad to hear about it and see. You look good.
Thank you.
So keep it up. Let's come back in another month.
Sounds good.
On the 23rd of February.
Work.
It'll be on the sentencing document.
I'll send him an email that way they know when your next court date is.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus James McClaskey, case number TRC 19975, A, B, and C, CRB 19274.
Mr. McClaskey just had community service to do.
Your Honor, he was ordered on December 22nd to turn community service in. He has told us several times he's done it in Ironton. I had no proof of it. Nobody's reported anything to me.
December 22nd was an arraignment on a failure to appear, so
He did report to the court that he has been doing community service in Ironton. I can try to contact Ironton and see if that's possible, if he has done it there. I have no proof of it this time.
Okay, I'll provisionally issue a warrant for him.
I believe it's in treatment also, Your Honor.
I didn't have any record of him being inpatient.
Well, he has been.
Well, he has been.
Well, November the 8th was 25, and it looks like that was amended reads. So let's pass it for a week or something, see if he's still in. He was amended reads in November.
You want to pass him for Tuesday?
Yeah, we can pass it for Tuesday, see what you can find out. So let's put it on the docket for the 20th.
Your Honor, if you'd like me to call somewhere, I can.
I'm sorry?
Would you like me to call amended reads?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Well, we'll set it for Tuesday. He'll have
It's
to.
James McClaskey.
I'll have to check on community service anyway, so Tuesday would be good.
I know Mr. Smith is not here. I know he has a client in the back. Is that something the court would like me to handle before I leave?
Oh, that's, I'm probably just gonna pull him in there.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Michael McKenzie on a recall, case number CRB 25699.
Okay, we need Mr. Moore.
Your Honor, I was just advised Mr. Morford has left.
Well, call him. You still have a client here that's getting sentenced, McKenzie. Okay, all right. You said it would be right here, it's just down the street, Jessica.
State of Ohio recalls Jeremy McMillan, case number TRC 2693 AB. That's a holding, Your Honor.
All right, and you are Jeremy McMillan. Yes, sir. Mr. McMillan, you've got case number 2693 A and B. New charge alleging that January the 14th of this year at 10:32 a.m. in Fayette Township, you were operating a motor vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol or drugs, and that this would be your second offense within the look-back period. On a second offense, the maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,625 fine, and a 5-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is 10 days in jail, $525 fine, and a 1-year driver's license suspension. You're also charged with driving outside of your lane. That's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is $150 fine. I'm going to go over your rights with you, but I think you know them. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, they're all on the record. They can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney appointed for you if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state of Ohio prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand the charge against you and your rights? How do you plead to these charges?
Not guilty.
Okay. I'll enter a not guilty plea for you. You did not appear this morning. You were ordered to be here at 9 a.m. You did not appear at 9 a.m. and I had already issued a capias for your arrest. And having knowledge of your prior substance use history, I'm going to set a bond for you of $5,000, cash or surety.
I called a couple times, I had transportation issues this morning. I had every issue coming, this is gonna be a little late, so I called and left several messages.
I'm remaining you into custody. I'll appoint Mr. Smith to be your attorney as he represents you on the other cases that are still pending before the court. And is he here? He may be here Tuesday, I'm not sure. He is. I'll put your case on for hearing Tuesday.
So there's a bond right now.
I'm sorry?
There's a bond.
Yeah, I'm setting a bond at $5,000, cash and surety. So you have to post a bond. Guarantee your appearance.
Your Honor, Mr. Smith is not on the docket for Tuesday, he is for Friday.
I'll set it for Friday, so that's the 23rd. January 23rd will be your next hearing. For a pretrial at 10 o'clock, he's remanded into custody.
State of Ohio versus Michael McKenzie, case number CRC 25699.
Sorry, Judge, my brain got ahead of me.
All right, you want to approach so you can see the screen and go over it with Mr. McKenzie? Yes, please.
What about the verbiage? Do you have a script?
No, it's not the publisher, it's Butte.
Do you have a script for that?
No. I did. I forgot.
You have a script for the tramadol?
Yeah. I have it with me too.
Show it to Mr. Healy.
That's what you can do.
Yes.
He relates that he has a prescription for the tramadol.
We're going to need to see it.
And the benzodiazepine.
And he tested positive for benzos and buprenorphine. Does he have prescriptions for those?
A prescription for the tramadol.
And I'm going to say it's contraindicated to take tramadol with buprenorphine.
So here's alprazolam.
Which is the...
And this prescription was issued on January 13th.
And here are these prescriptions. Are they all issued by the same entity?
Same physician, and they have been for the past 3 years.
Tony Virgin. And this is the tramadol issued on January the 6th this year.
What about buprenorphine?
That I previously had a prescription for that, but I currently don't.
Okay, so you're getting it off the street?
No, I had it in my possession.
Well, I'm going to order you to bring you, so you have the bottle with the prescription.
No.
Okay, well, I don't believe you then. If you're saying you had a prescription but you don't have the prescription bottle, then I don't believe you.
I didn't keep the bottle because there wasn't any medication.
You just threw the bottle away and kept the
It was a
pills.
small tiny piece of the buprenorphine that was in my pills.
Okay, I'm going to require that you get an assessment then. All right, you can stand back with your attorney. How do you pay for medical services, Mr. McKenzie?
I have Medicaid.
You have a what?
Medicaid,
Okay. What state?
Ohio.
Okay. Well, that's good, so we'll be able to get you assessed.
Yes.
Have you ever had treatment before for substance use issues?
No, sir.
And you live in South Point?
Yes. I take care of my father who has dementia.
Okay.
And
Well, this shouldn't interfere with that.
I know, but
At this point, I'm not ordering you to inpatient, but I'm ordering you to go get an assessment.
Okay.
Would you rather go to Chesapeake or Ironton?
Whichever is more convenient.
Probably Ironton.
Okay. Who wants to assess him in? All right. And remind me which facility you're with?
Cardinal.
Cardinal, okay. I'm going to order you to Cardinal. I've got somebody here that's going to talk to you. We'll do an assessment. Let's show her what he tested for. It was a Walmart shoplifting. And he says he has a prescription for the buprenorphine, but he doesn't have it anymore, and he can't produce a bottle with the
Yeah,
prescription.
it was years ago.
Well, why are you taking it now then?
Huh?
Why
It
would you
was
take it
in the
then?
pill dispenser. If you know what the buprenorphine looks like, it's a tiny little, it gets stuck to everything.
Okay.
I didn't know I would take it. I've known for months I would have a drug screen. I wouldn't purposely take it knowing that I was going to have a drug screen.
Well,
Mr.
people will abuse buprenorphine too. If you don't have a prescription, you're getting it off the street, then that's not appropriate. So, all right, let's do, I'm going to go ahead and set them. I'll impose a fine of $100, court costs, 30 days in jail. I'll suspend it on the conditions you get an assessment for substance use issues. Follow the treatment that's set up for you. Stay out of Walmart. Do 5 days of community service. 2 years of level 5 probation. And I'll set a review hearing for you at the end of February so we can see what the assessment was. Let's see. The 27th, February 27th. And I'll need that test back, so I'll put it in front of you. Okay, good. I put the Cardinal down so where you're going to get your assessment. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm terrible remembering names. What is your name? Paige.
Yep.
Talk with Paige before you leave, get something set up. And also Mr. Major, so he needs to go talk to Mr.
For
Major.
the community service.
Yeah, community service and probation, you're on probation.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Christopher Collins, case number CRV 25561 A to B, PRC 241976, A, B, and C, CRV 24613 A and B.
Your Honor, if I may, I had that recalled. He was doing an assessment for Town and left.
Okay, so it's your warrant. Does he have a bond up? No, he doesn't. All right, so it's your warrant today.
You said Aaron Freeman, right? Yeah, it's on my desk. Oh, okay. It's on my desk. Okay, okay.
Being particularly nitpicky this time is because, you know, I just want to put you extra just to test you.
That's a little excessive.
Court's adjourned.
I'll wear it. Joseph Graham.
Okay, so what we'll do is, case turn off.
Yeah, you want to go in the conference room?
Yes.
Is that one guy just leave? Is that one guy just leave?
Yeah.
I guess.
Wasn't liking the vibe.
Yes, with that mask. It's not Christopher Collins.
No, it's David Humphries.
Oh, that was
When he was scruffy looking, had hair all over his face.
They all have that.
You just have to let them know.
So, we're gonna,
You got all the notes, because some of them you didn't print out.
I didn't?
On some of them, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you've done really good today.
Oh, you were. I just opened up a cup, maybe like two. And Michael McKenzie, no notes.
Well, I still can. Well, okay, let's go here. I'll print whatever ones you need after we talk about things.
Did you do that already?
He said I don't think I need one.
Oh, you don't?
No, because we're not committing him to jail, he can get out.
Okay.
He just said bond, $5,000 bond.
All right, you good? Want me to carry that claim for you?
Here's bonds.
I got it.
Those are all reviews. Here, I'll take this. And then just get.
That's one case.